So, as we had last started off, the party made its way over to the ornamental slumber, the main grave area in Jerusalem, where the majority of the peoples gets interned, buried, and laid to rest, with its own sect of followers known as the Slumber Priests. They pretty much dictate how people die in the city, how they're buried. Only the only people that the Slumber Priests are accountable to is, in fact, the royal family, and because of that, you are allowed entry. When you made your way further into the ornamental slumber itself, you came across a path downwards and 2 elevators. You got into the right one and began making your way down level by level, stopping at the 4th level to investigate a spectral mist down a corridor that seemed to block your path. Rennas had a brief look at it before almost being yanked in by the spirits that lay within. However, you were able to get away, and by forcing the wench, you were able to take the elevator even lower downwards. And you descended at a reasonably quick pace for over an hour. And eventually you met them. Found your way to the bottom. Korgrin recognized this area as the UnderDark, a host of subterranean caverns as large as mountains themselves. It is a place where many hidden things, like dangerous things, hide in the shadows. And when casting light, the entire area became visible towards you. You looked up, and you saw a mural of the 4 colossuses that have been introduced in your journey, previous iterations. However, these colossuses were being devoured and destroyed and otherwise killed by a terrible creature of chaos, a cosmic force of reckoning known as the Thrask. When looking at this, an individual made themselves appear before you by jumping down from one of the overlooming stalactites. Completely naked, however self-flagellated to the point where it barely even looked human. Bald head, grey skin, and red eyes. And he wondered aloud whether or not you people would disturb the Thrask before making a quick escape up the elevator shaft you came from, and you hear the terrible sound of cling, 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 as it appears that he has snapped the cord to the elevator, stranding you down here. And that was where we had left it off. So,
Well, we're all gonna die.
you are currently in a cave that is wide open but stretches ahead of you from what you can see. The path before you is riddled with puddles that you can see illuminating from green flames stuck on the stakes, probably about 60 to 100 feet apart, going further and further and further down to the cave. You can't see your actual vision. Even those with dark vision are finding this difficult.
I had daylight up.
Yeah. So with that, you can see What's the radius on daylight?
Daylight is a 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose from within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
So you can see everything almost perfectly.
And it was on my shield.
Yeah, within 120 feet of Korgrin. So, the sounds of the scuttling have left. What do you do?
Well, shit.
I guess if going back is not an option. I mean, I have climbing pitons, but I feel it might take a long time to climb.
Anybody know anything about this terrace? Or we're hightailing it out of here?
Hightailing it quietly.
Do.
Sorry, just read George's fuck. No, fuck.
Probably not the time. Probably not the place. And you're a year older.
So Verity lies down on the ground.
I wouldn't do that. It's dirty.
The moonlight sword that we've got, does that also glow?
It does glow, yes, but it's not to the intensity of the sunlight spell at the moment.
I'm going to put it back in the bag, and then when I'm in the bag, I'm going to go, oh, I forgot we bought braces of sticky pointiness, and I give them to either Rennas or Arri and be like, think they're good for archery?
I'm relatively happy with my archery these days. It seems to be coming along quite nicely, so I'm happy for Arri to have them.
Shall we do a D4? You odds, I'm evens.
Honestly, you can have them. It's fine.
Okay.
It's a +2 for damage, which out of the game. So it's +2 for damage. Am I? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I will dip out.
Okay. Yeah, like out of character, it's a +2 to damage, which if I'm shooting 9 times out of 10, I'll get sneak attack, which a +2 is nothing. Where you get multi attack, so a +2 to damage is good.
I will have those braces then. Thank you very much.
So,
unfortunately, if we'd given them to you in the lift, you could have attuned to them by now.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
the long, open, wet, dark cave of the UnderDark lies before.
Well, I suppose we don't really have much choice but to press on.
Is there like an opening at the end of this cavern as well, or is it kind of all open? Are there many tunnels off? Or
you don't see any other tunnels off at this stage.
Forward it is then.
So the party begins moving onwards. Korgrin, what's the duration of your sunlight spell?
It is uno hourino.
So, can I get marching order here, please?
Verity's typing wait. To Rask for directions. Fuck me.
I was muted! I was muted! It was beautiful! And I was like, why is no one responding?
Bella,
like,
Bella, you can give yourself a D6 inspiration dice. Is your mic down?
Oh, fucking hell. People speaking. Everything's gone quiet again. Our internet's staying up today.
I can hear you, Rich.
Hello.
Right,
No,
okay.
I can hear you, Rennas. I can hear you.
I'm just worried the stream's going to be a nightmare.
Oh.
Sorry, could you repeat that, Verity?
I was just thinking, I can turn potentially 2 people into giant eagles. They can carry at least one person. Bella, hopefully you can turn into an eagle or something as well that can fly.
I don't have flying speed, but I can cast fly with a loop.
Yeah, it's just the exhaustion with flying. I was just thinking maybe being a flying creature could be something potentially less prone to getting tired. I don't know how, would a giant eagle be within my challenge rating?
Giant eagle. So giant eagle, it has a challenge rating of 1. What would you cast to turn into a giant eagle?
Polymorph. It's a 4th level, but if I do it, I have 1 4th level spell slot, but I do it once, then I use my sorcery points to have another spell slot, do it once, then sacrifice 2 3rd levels to get back my sorcery points and cast it again.
What
I can cast it 3
might
times.
I ask?
Let's just walk and see.
Okay, I just don't know if we want to be walking around a place with a fucking terrace, especially when we don't know where we're going, and we also have to be back on the surface at some point to sort out this cult thing. Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck down here?
That's also a lot of spells
Bursting
and sorcery points to use up.
Bursting a bubble, polymorph is a concentration anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I just
So you
don't
couldn't
know
even
who's
do it if
gonna
you
be
wanted
down
to.
here.
I think we should just explore for and see what we find. Maybe there's a handy little staircase right through that cavern and just go take us straight back up. You never know.
Yeah. Sorry, just says if we stay here, we're gonna
Find a
die.
path or something like that.
Find a path. Nah.
There is no
have,
path.
the find a path spell?
No,
It gives you a
that's a 6th level.
Gives you
Yeah.
With BBs.
Yeah, Arri would literally just say, if we stay here, we're gonna die. Don't get me wrong, if we get moving, we're probably gonna die, but there's less chance, so let's just do it.
Making sure there is absolutely no way for us to get back up this hole.
It was a squeeze up between the lift and the ceiling anyway, I think. That's how the guy got up there.
You'd have to, effectively, you'd have to get through the very, very tight gap between the elevator and the actual ceiling, so you can actually get on top of the elevator. And then it's going to be over an hour. Well, it depends. The elevator went at a faster than a jogging pace for longer than an hour. So you went down a long, long way. So it is. I don't know if it's possible for you to get up. I'll be honest. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying. All right, wherever you try to use it, I don't know if that's going to work because.
Okay then.
That sort of thing.
It's definitely not a 50 feet of hempen rope job. So.
Marching order. I mean, I've got the light on my shield, so.
Yeah. Do you want to assign your tokens in the marching order you'd like to be, please?
Can I make a suggestion first? How far is locate object?
1,000 foot.
1,000 feet.
Yeah. I thought.
Okay.
Someone.
I'm going to get one of the chests out of the bag, and I'm going to get my dagger, and I'm going to put a big cross on the thing and say, "Everyone, remember what this looks like." And I'm going to put it down by where the elevator was, in case we need to come back. We know what this chest looks like.
Yeah, the last time we located object, it worked really, really well. I just turned to look Italian.
He doesn't say anything.
Perfect. Yes.
How are we arranging the marching order?
Just put it on your tokens on the map that we're currently using.
Just do it in a line like this.
So the front over here, back over here.
Yeah.
Wait, which way's the front? This side.
Over here. Yeah.
Well, I'm probably in fucking first because I've got the daylight spell on my shield, so I'm the flashlight.
So, I mean, Italian would probably try to take up the rear, but not too much.
I'm confused at how this straight line thing has worked for people. I mean, there was a straight line, and then people have made a little circle.
Well, you don't have to be in a straight line. You can walk side by side. I just need to know, basically, which out of you guys would be up front, which guys would you be in, who would be in the middle, and who would be at the back, basically.
I will be in the middle.
All right. So
Hello,
it goes Korgrin.
Otti. Can I get some company?
I was trying to be next to you, but everyone moved their tokens a bunch, and now I'm not next to you. Well, I was for a second.
Thank you.
Everyone scooch back. I'm going to stand next to Corgi.
Like, to be fair, if Korgrin just moved his token forward, you could literally go there.
Scooch. Oh, I'm sorry, on you. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit.
And lessons our
sorry.
D&D adventure of
There we
20
go.
minutes standing in a
There
line.
we go. There we go. That's the order. Okay, so it goes Bellatrix and Korgrin, followed by Arrabella, followed by Rennas, followed by Verity and Talion, and Otti bringing up the rear.
Verity, are you going to want to prestidigitation footprints away again, or are we not doing that?
Well, you're not in dirt, as it were. You're in solid rock. You're like walking on solid rock, so.
The old creepy guy who's completely naked?
He
can climb on the walls, it'll be fine. We'll get chased
puffed
away
away anyway. He was like, I'm a head out.
He's got a party to go to. Okay, so. Party proceeds onwards with Korgrin and Bellatrix up front. Can I get a perception from Bellatrix and Korgrin? And are you guys stealthing, by the way?
If we are, I cast Pass Without Trace.
I wasn't planning on stealthing, but we're not
Korgrin,
being particularly loud.
You're so impressed with your sunlight spell that you accidentally stare right into it and blind yourself momentarily.
Too much
Bella,
outside of ground.
If you guys would like to stealth, please make stealth checks now.
To be fair, we've got a giant light beacon coming out of my front, so can we even stealth?
It wouldn't even be. It could be about sound, So
fair.
I would like to keep the sound down as much as we can, to be fair, so we can at least try, I guess.
No worries. I will take that on board, Verity, and I shall adjust the DC accordingly.
And yeah, I cast Pass Without Trace, so an extra 10.
So everybody gets plus.
That is a fucking amazing stealth now, Rich.
So I'm stealth. So I'm stealth for 40. Not even the Tarrasque can find me now.
27 for a cling clang dwarf.
Nice.
Hey, Talion got a natural 20.
Hey.
Fucking
Yet they're still not as good as me.
40 from Rennas. Jesus Christ.
A natural 20 from Arri too.
So
I'm happy with my 37, not gonna lie.
So, Rennas, you do not beat their passive perceptions.
Okay. In that case, I'm just fine. I mean, that's the only thing I can do is hide. And if a 40 doesn't do it, I may as well just go home now, guys. Oh, wait, that's what we're trying to do.
If you want.
It doesn't hurt to have Toby go ahead.
Yeah.
Us anyway. Toby could get eaten and then it'll hurt him.
Verity don't care.
Big oof.
So. The typing.
Ominous, isn't it? It's anticipation.
Here's here now. Righto. So, Toby flies off ahead.
A bit down in the dumps lately, so a bit of.
Can I get Toby to make a perception check? Then it would be at advantage because there's sight and 12. So, Toby flies off ahead, being on the very cusp of the daylight spell. You could see him flutter in and out of several stalactites. And you guys continue walking for a good solid 20 minutes, steadily passing by green flame on the sky. Eventually, the cave begins to then narrow a little bit more. And so eventually the wide open space now becomes effectively a tunnel that is about 60 feet in diameter. Bella, ahead of you, you can see very, very, very brief movement on the wall. Creatures with multiple legs.
I don't like spiders. I think, if they're spiders, I'm gonna cry. No. Yes, I have sounded the alarm, so we can't be surprised.
So I can't surprise you.
Mm-hmm. So I relay that to the guys. It's like, there's some creepy things on the walls.
What do you guys do?
We can't see what they are, though, can we?
As she points them out, you can just about see silhouettes on the walls.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
What
enough to be able to tell what it is.
You can see maybe about 3 of them.
We try and figure out what they are? Or is it, do we too far?
You can go ahead and you can either make an investigation check or a nature, your choice.
Where's nature? There.
I'm just behind them.
Both.
Can I give it a go?
I'll
Yeah, of course you can. Anyone can give it a go.
And I've literally used my good roll for the night, it seems.
Oh no.
I mean,
Korgrin, that's a nice rock.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I will check. I am druid. I know nature things. I'm -2. Rocks. Shadows.
Just leave it to that.
Korgrin, like Bella, you see Korgrin looking at a good rock. However, you see an even better rock beside him.
I'm like, check this out. Fucking look at this.
Rennas. They do appear to be arachnids, but it's odd. They don't have. It seems it's difficult to tell, but they don't seem to have much of a corporeal form about them.
So I hate ghosts. I hate spiders. I hate fucking ghost spiders most of all.
You have heard of a certain spider that can shift in and out of reality. It's known as a phase spider.
There's these weird spiders that blinking out of existence. In reality, they're called fade spiders. Apparently, I know of these, and that's what it looks like they are.
You know, and with that roll, you know enough that they have the ability to shift material and effluence.
Do I know how friendly they normally are? Do they just attack on sight, or?
You don't know that.
Okie doke. I mean, I'm going to be game for not attacking them until they attack us. That seems like a fairly safe policy for most things.
Your
live and let live policy.
Your stealth rolls are still up, by the way, just so you know.
So I'll definitely sneak past, and then I'll worry about you guys later.
I feel like we should probably conserve ourselves at the very least. You know, if we're trying to make it through these caves, then probably best to just avoid what confrontation we can, no?
I feel there's going to be a lot of things to potentially kill in these caves, and we're definitely not going to have time to kill them all.
Korgrin, did you roll disadvantage on your stealth?
I don't need to. I have Boots of Elvenkind.
that negates the plate armor, but you do have sunlight coming from your shield at the moment in a very dark area.
I mean, I can therefore roll with disadvantage. I didn't realize that was the case. Yeah.
It's
okay. I'll roll.
No. I'm thinking at the moment because
I mean, we did say that stealth thing was going to be mostly for sound, didn't we? Because of the sunlight coming out.
So as of right now, I'm just going to count all the stealth rolls for sound because sight is being advertised at the moment.
Yeah. If these spiders aren't blind, they can probably see us by now.
Okay, so
if we can sneak past them, I advise we try to sneak past them because if we fight things, we're probably going to attract things.
Exactly. I mean, it says that you can cover it up. So I could put a cloak over it while we're sneaking past.
All of us have dark vision to an extent now. It'll be slow moving, I imagine, but.
Okay, so the party moves ahead.
Oh, we could put them into my bag of holding. Do you think I could just jump on them and, shove them in?
Spiders are a bit bigger than a bag of holding.
Fine.
Phase spiders are actually bigger than pretty much everybody in the party.
I'll cover my shield as best I can then, in that instance. If we know we're sneaking past something, I'll drag my cloak over my shoulder and cover it.
So,
can you not turn it off?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I could, but it's an hour spell.
The party proceeds ahead, venturing into the cave, getting closer and closer to these scuttling little shadows on the wall. You make your way through this tunnel, and eventually you are right underneath these phase spiders. They don't seem to be paying you much. You continue walking. You're in a new area. Bella and Korgrin, can I get another perception roll from you, please?
Thing that isn't a 1 is good.
So as you're keeping your eyes a little bit, peeled on any signs of Bella and Korgrin, you stop. It's 10 feet in front of you. One of those spiders has drifted down on a single strain, and it appears just moulding its legs at the moment. If you had not noticed it, you would have bumped straight into it. But as it is right now, you can just simply walk around. It appears to have something in its legs, humanoid nature, wrapping. What do you do?
Any chance that could be someone that we could save? Is there any chance they're still alive?
Yeah, can we tell if they're moving or if it's too late?
From what I know of spiders, they're probably injected.
Probably too late, yeah.
Yeah, it's in its grasp. It's gone.
Let's keep moving.
So, the party very carefully diverts around this phase spider, and you're able to make your way onwards. So eventually the sounds of the skittering stops. You're now in a much more smoother area of this tunnel. You proceed onwards for another 15 minutes. And eventually the tunnel opens up. Mega gargantuan cavern with stalagmites and stalactites so large, almost like buildings of themselves. They seem to almost meet in the middle. One could call this a forest of pure stalagmites.
Shit.
That's cool.
People Italian.
Italian shrunk.
Make him small again so he's further away. We're just like, go on. Go away.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hi guys,
Okay.
friendly neighborhood Italian here.
Say no to drugs, guys. Okay, so in this so in this huge open forest, like you have multiple directions you can go. You can turn left, stick to the cave wall, turn right, stick to the cave wall. You can basically, the way I'm looking at this map is that you're approaching from northeast, but now looking at it, you're basically looking directly south. So, I mean, it's so large. Basically, just pick a direction that's not north. And yeah.
East?
We can do, like, no matter what, I'll know where north is, so...
But we don't know where the exit of these caves are, if there even is an exit, so...
Arri, can you tell if there's, like, any breeze or anything coming from any of these entrances? Can you do, like, a ranger thing?
I can give it a go to see if there's any breeze coming from a specific direction, but I'd imagine with the stalagmites and stalactites, any breeze that comes in would probably be a bit fucked.
Okay, you can go ahead and make a survival roll. There is no breeze. It's a very still area. The air is stagnant. Kind of smelly.
Muggy, I bet, as well.
Yeah. So, what direction would you guys like to go?
I'm still picking east. But that is just there's nothing to that guess, by the way, if anyone's actually got a better idea.
I mean, I'd say check for tracks, but I feel like if people can turn into black smoke, you probably don't leave many tracks.
This is true.
Unless you leave like a little residue as you fart along, you know? So, I'm happy with East. There's not really much to the Underdark. It's all a bit fucky down here. Or better, any directions, a direction?
A fart does not fart. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat so far, so I didn't catch that the first one. So you asked that Verity. Italian just shrugs. He's not saying anything.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Talion, okay, we're stuck down here. I'm not gonna cut your fingers off if you talk. If you see anything or have a better idea to try and keep us safe, which is your goal at the end of the day, please tell us.
We shouldn't be down here.
Well,
Wow,
no shit,
maybe
Sherlock.
Back up. Fuck. Very useful.
If you have a way to get out of here, please, we're open to suggestions.
I don't. Sorry. I've been in the Underdark before, but not this area.
Does there seem to be any like draft, or is the air flowing in any certain way, or anything moving?
Oh, that what came under
Dust.
what Arrabella checked for. There is no breeze. The air is very still, very stagnant.
Like, I could try and climb a stalagmite actite thing and see. No?
So let's. They're too tall. Look how far
We
the
just
ceiling
need to
goes.
pick a direction and see what happens.
We're getting nowhere standing here, and at the end of the day, we're running out on time on Melchiah. I don't know if we're going to find him, but every minute we stand here is a minute closer he is to being dead for realsies.
Agreed.
East.
East.
Well, then,
Let's go
east
east.
it is. So, the party...
Talking Orbit Mind.
sticks-
Can I just quickly ask, like, so you know where the stairs were in relation to the lifts?
Yeah.
Like, before we...
Where would the door
What
go?
would the direction be? So, like, where... Down here, because obviously I'm good with direction, where would the stairs...
the stairs were pointing north, basically.
Okay, so so there were the lifts, there were the stairs were pointing north.
The
Where-
stairs were the entrance to the lifts or exits or whatever, they were pointing south. So you came down southwards, you came out and you started following this cave that went in a southwest direction.
East. Yeah, if we follow along the left-hand wall, if we see another exit, it may come to the stairs. But that's assuming that the geography is the same on the first floor as it is on this one.
That's also assuming there's stairs down here.
Yeah, I don't think the stairs came down this far. The stairs were probably built.
Just for the crypts up there, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, let's just go east.
East.
Okay.
East, let's
So,
go.
the party begins hugging the wall and making their way east. Are we sticking with the same marching arrangements?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good to me.
So, Korgrin and Bellatrix, can I get another person?
Do better.
No pressure.
Technically.
Technically.
You didn't qualify how much better.
Okay.
Same roll, just I have an extra 1 to it, that's all.
Oh, God.
The party begins making their way through the stalagmite forest, hugging to the wall and going in. You travel for a good 10-ish minutes before you start curving a little, and the cave itself now basically points directly southwards. The stalactites or stalagmites are still they're still big, but on the very edges of the cave, it seems that they are lessening. So now you're basically you can't go any more eastwards than you already can. So you start making your way southwards.
Okay, yeah.
Okie doke.
So hugging the wall, continue southwards. Can I get a perception check from Toby, please?
It's probably worth noting I'm keeping an eye behind us as well.
Can I get a perception check from you, please? And can I get a stealth roll from Toby, please? Unless Toby is not stealthy.
Don't you have advantage, Otti, because of the shield?
Just
That's
checking
initiative,
his
lovely.
deck.
Otti,
Hmm.
you do see something. There appears to be something hanging from the stalactites. And
Is it
jumps-
different to the spider?
Yes, different. Seems to be. You see 4 limbs, but it's the limbs are impossibly long for its small body, and it appears to be jumping between each stalagmite, clinging onto it. You can't see it very well. You can basically just only see a shadow on the cusp of the light.
Is it coming towards us or is it going away from us?
It is sticking on the very cusp of the light itself.
Okay, I'm gonna tap Verity on the shoulder and be like, four-legged spidey thing, not spidey thing, over here, pass it forward.
Okay, I tap Rennas on the shoulder and say, "Spider, not spider, following us."
I pass it up to Arri. And Korgrin thinks there's a pie in the dirt that's bellowing at us.
I'll pass it forward, just saying there's something following us. I'm gonna kind of stop and then end up back.
Toby's right on the cusp of the light, isn't he? Because the light edge is 120 feet. You said 100 feet. Was that correct, Verity?
Yes, that's what she said.
Right. So, as Otti is passing this up, Toby also gives you a warning. How does Toby communicate with you? Is it just through squawks? Okay.
I have a telepathic connection with him, so yeah.
Right. So through that connection, he's able to tell you that he can see dozens of the same creatures that Otti described, jumping about from the stalactites, keeping on the very, very cusp of the light, like almost up to the near meter or centimeter of it. And they are moving away from it, but keeping close by.
Okay, so we might want to keep a reserve on the daylight spells because these things seem to be jumping around it, like they potentially don't like it. I'm gonna have the orb ready just in case yours runs out, Korgrin.
Well, I certainly hope it doesn't.
It could be that they're attracted to it.
But they're not entering it, so
Yeah,
we've seen it
I'd
now.
imagine.
They're dancing around it. We might as well just keep it up.
I'd imagine it's hates the light rather than likes the light.
They are making no sound whatsoever as well. Like,
well, I really hope you're right. I really hope you're right, and that they're trying to stay away from it and not just gathering.
I mean, a lot.
It makes sense to be an UnderDark.
Yeah, a lot of things don't like the light down here.
How long does your daylight last?
1 hour.
So
Okay,
at
so
this
just
point,
before
you've
yours
got
goes out,
less than half of that time left.
That's fair.
Okay, so just before yours goes out, we'll wait like a second. Otti, if you keep an eye on the one you've got your eye on, when it goes out, if it gets closer to us, and then I put mine up, we can see if they come to attack us or if they're just like moving out the way. Just a good way to like see what their intentions could be.
Are these the same phase spiders that we saw before?
These
They
aren't
are
phase
not
spiders.
These are just okay.
They're humanoid in nature, but their longs are impossibly long. Or their limbs are impossibly long, like their arms, their legs.
I was going to say, like,
they have. Looks like they have. Well, Toby can tell this, and we'll be able to tell Verity from this. It looks like each arm and leg has got 2 joints in.
I was going to say if we could try and do like a nature check for what it was, but
Could I try and do any kind of check to see if I would know from what Toby's giving me?
What check would you like to make? Whatever you think would be most appropriate, and I'll be able to tell you.
I don't really have any check that would be helpful in this. History check potentially. See if I have any record.
Go ahead and make a history check
about them. Ugh.
You remember those god awful sessions with your Aunt Bliss, but you just don't remember reading anything like what you're seeing.
See, you think that UnderDark sessions would be like my favorite, being the grim person I am, but like I just can't remember shit. Sorry.
Grim, you're pledged to a unicorn. That sounds lovely.
Do you give the description of extra joints?
Yeah, I fully described it to everyone.
Can I do a nature check?
Go ahead. Oh no, she's got chicken wings. You have no idea, Arri. Alright, so, unless there's any changes, are you guys going to keep moving onwards?
Moving onwards, I think.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
So, you continue to move southwards for another, I'm going to say another 15 minutes. Korgrin, you've got about 10 minutes left on your daylight spell.
Good to know.
At this point, the cave suddenly opens up to the left. However, you continue making your way southwards. Just about see the edge of the southern part. However, it appears to be another rather large exit, like a natural formation, probably about 200 feet wide, going southwards. But the way to the left goes on for quite a while. It's worth noting that the green flames, they went through the middle of the stalactite. You could just keep them out, keep them on your peripheral visions. You lost sight of them on a little bit, but now that you're back here, you can see them again, and they continue to go down the south passage.
So we follow the flames?
I was going to say, follow the flame.
Should I get my
Definitely.
green flame hoodie? I need it.
So, you're not really going down at this moment. You're just heading south. As you make your way over southern exit, there are no stalagmites or stalactites in this particular cross section. You can see it narrows up a little bit, almost like a mouth to another cave. And you can see through this mouth, it goes on for about 40, 50 feet. And then that opens up into a much, much darker cave that is just filled with stalagmites only. As you make your way to this cave, those of you keeping an eye on these two-jointed creatures, silence as they reach this mouth. They all in unison go, and you can hear them skittering off away.
Okay, when the scary things are scared, maybe we should be scared too.
The fuck?
That was weird.
Do we see anything else? Something they may have reacted to?
No. At this point, Talion is hyperventilating.
You're going to tell us what's wrong, Talion?
I'm fucking scared!
Oh.
Why?
Because we're in a dark place in the Underdark, and two-jointed demon creatures just ran away in fear from something we can't see. If you're not scared, then I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
I like to put my hands up and go, ooh, scary.
Yeah.
Direction.
No, not the time.
Bella's just like, she can't stop laughing. That's great. Wonderful.
The green torches still carrying on?
Yes, they do.
Is this natural darkness?
It is natural darkness.
Should I yeet a rock down there? No, probably not a good idea.
I was going to say, check the area for claw marks, slime marks, anything that would give away to a bigger, badder predator.
Go ahead and make a survival roll.
See, I'm going to figure that Korgrin probably knows the best, like the most about the Underdark.
You do not find any claw marks, any slime marks, nothing at all.
Look.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
If if Korgrin knows the most about the Underdark, if I'm assuming he might have heard of Tarrasques, is it likely that the sort of things that live in the Underdark are going to worship the Tarrasque? Because all these green lamps, maybe that's where its resting place is or something?
I was going to ask, like, what is the general knowledge on a Tarrasque? Is it a being of
It is a
myth?
cosmic calamity for all cultures. Like,
so people know of Tarrasques, but it's like, oh, you know what could take on a god? Tarrasque.
Basically, any time a Tarrasque could come up into any kind of literature or anything like that, it always signifies the end of days.
And it's also not an Underdark thing. It's anywhere in the world kind of thing.
I was just wondering if maybe they'd set up some altar to it, and maybe that's what all these torches signify, that we were going towards it, in which case we don't want to be. But if...
I mean, that's kind of what we've assumed, because the guy was trying to wake it up.
Unless you want to shit in your own hand, Otti.
No, there's any around us.
No, nothing like that. So, Korgrin, with your religious training, you know that just through general law, if a Tarrasque ever awakens, it is considered a cosmic event, to the point where even gods take notice of the material realm. It is that rare. It is that big of a deal, basically. Korgrin, can you hear me?
Yes, apologies. My mum just came in 2 seconds. So it's a end of days. Shit's hit the fan.
Yeah.
The gods are gonna dip out when they can, unless they're nice gods and they try to help.
Yeah, it's a cosmic event, basically.
Okay.
I know this is going to sound really stupid, but could there just not be a nice piece of artwork and that guy just be utterly crazy because the nice bit of artwork is there?
That's very optimistic.
I mean, we've literally seen the giant hand of a colossus. If you think that's folklore, then I think the thing that kills the giant hands that we found is probably not folklore as well.
Talion, why don't you sing us a song? Cheer us all up.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I don't know any other song. Happy birthday to me.
Is it your birthday, Talion?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It's the only song I know that I can think of right now.
Well,
I don't do well under. So, what would the party like to do?
Footprints, otherwise, I suppose we've got to press on. Although, waiting for Verity to type. Type for me, Verity. Type.
It does not. Nasty, sorry, I'm not. Sorry, I don't always catch the chat. Sorry.
It's alright. I know that things crawl on the ceilings here, but we're going to do a survival check for footprints. Otherwise, press on.
That will come under the survival check you just did.
Cool.
So,
nothing, I assume, then.
We're carrying on, then.
There's literally nothing at all that signifies that this cave mouth is different. Or the home to anything, basically.
Fair enough. Looks like carrying on.
Cheating. To double check a couple.
Just double checking whether 1 or 2 Tarrasques jump out and attack us now.
Tarrasque babies. Everyone knows you kill the kids before you get to the parent.
Baby Tarrasque, do. You
walk in, go in about 20 feet. Right up until the very final green torch. You do not see any more torch. Proceed a little bit further to scout the area. Can I get group?
You were very quiet then. A group.
Perception check, please.
Can this be something I guide?
Yeah, of course.
18.
Toby can do a perception check too. I assume he's still 100 feet ahead. Natural 20. So, you're looking around. You can't see. Toby, 100 feet ahead, thinks he can see. Sure. He doesn't know if it's a stalagmite or a misplaced rock or whatever. You proceed a little bit further inward. Korgrin, the daylight spell runs out. And you're in darkness.
Luckily, we don't get swarmed in here because we're all scared of something else. I'm assuming that I look around and I don't see a bunch of two-legged things chasing us.
You activate the orb, and it goes through the motion of what it would do when activated, but it produces no light. Otti, your moonlight sword is not producing any light. You are in complete
anti-magic zone.
Total blackness. And if Korgrin, if you were in anti-magic zone, Toby would have disappeared.
True. Fuck.
But is there not magical darkness that light cannot penetrate?
I was going to say, this is the thing that I asked earlier if it was natural darkness. That was back there.
But not here.
No.
Does dark vision still work? Do we still see?
Dark vision works up to about what your race allows.
Yeah.
For Verity, you cannot see a damn thing unless you look through Toby. Bella, you can't see anything.
I got them goggles though.
Oh yes, you do. So your goggles work. So the humans can see.
Press on, I suppose.
And the halfling.
Yeah. I mean, magical darkness isn't that bad. We can see what's on the other side. If it's a magical thing, does magical darkness not normally have some sort of range? I'm not a magic person, but you know. So if we keep going forward, it should end.
It depends on the strength of the magic. So I suppose press on, but huddle up, I suppose.
Cautiously.
So you proceed onwards.
Does anybody still have their rope? Just to hold on to, like, so that we can stay in a relatively straight line without, literally holding on to each other.
That's not a bad plan. I can take my rope out and chuck it to people. And we can all hold on. Make a quick loop in your hand and just hold on to that.
Okay, so you connect a few bits of rope just to make sure you stay within the area of each other.
Please make sure that someone has the end and someone has the beginning, just in case someone decides to just tag along at either end and we don't realise.
Okay, so you get to where Toby noticed the oddity. But before you get to that point, Verity, Toby notes that the oddity is no longer there. He was staring right at it, and then it wasn't there.
Is this like the thing that we found in the ice caves that was on the floor and now it's just on the ceiling? Is it a moving rock, maybe?
I should have just teleported away like the guy did at the start into a puff of smoke. If he was just up there, it could have even been him or someone else, but someone was just spying on us and vanished away, it sounds like.
So we'll find out.
You proceed on, huddling together as much as keeping in mind that you can't be surprised. First thing that happened, Verity, is Toby comes fluttering back towards you. He lands on your shoulder, and he does not move. He does not respond. He is stiff and cold. Almost as if he's paralyzed on the spot, but he's aware. Can move, can look at things, but he does not want. And it is Toby. You have that telepathic.
Has he ever done this before, Verity?
We don't know what he's doing, technically. None of us can see.
I mean, we can all see.
Oh, we can see. Oh, yeah, we can see.
He could be frightened of something.
Bless him.
Can I get him to telepathically show me what he saw before he headed back?
All he saw was a silver rock.
Who asks this?
You don't know.
Anyone know what colour Toask eggs are?
Korgrin and Bellatrix, can you make wisdom saving throws?
Ah! Could be worse.
Korgrin, you feel a presence around you, but the light of Moradin shines through you. You're able to keep your senses about you.
Oh.
Bellatrix.
Okay, no, go ahead. Never mind. I just remembered I got inspiration.
You can roll it now. I haven't made my judgment. Yeah, I haven't said my judgment yet. You can add that d6.
Oh, useful.
I mean, DC 15, who knows?
DC 15.
Bellatrix. Your breath escapes. It's almost as if your lungs are filled with cold air. Your hairs stand up on the back of your neck. And in the darkness, feel as if something is there. And your you can't tell, but you think your mind is now playing tricks on you. You swear and hear the sound of a baby crying.
Oh god. Can anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
No. I swear I just heard like a baby crying or something. Just me?
No, but we're standing next to each other. If you heard it, I would have heard it.
Yeah, it's fairly clear. I'm a little worried about this.
It seems like a lot of bad shit keeps happening down this way. But I mean, this isn't the way we have to go. We'd be losing some progress to double back now, but
we'd also be running straight back into the territory of whatever those things on the ceiling were.
But Bella's the bravest person I know. If she's scared of going forward, I don't want to be
here. Guys. The fuck is that?
Which direction is that coming from?
Above you.
Fuck.
Gingerly look up.
You see darkness.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
You're making weird sounds again.
My vision softly depleting.
Do you just want to sing the whole song before we continue?
I can't think of any more, so. Is it like rock against rock?
You can see the stalagmites or stalagmites that you're right beside.
No, I mean the sound. The sound. Is it like rock against rock?
No. It sounds wet in nature.
Why?
Do we want to just make a bolt for it?
Yeah, I'm going to start edging backwards.
No, I meant forward. I meant
forwards.
Forwards?
You go forwards. Yeah, run.
Okay.
Okay.
You crazy bastards.
Are you going to run?
Running seems like we fall off things or run into things or go into traps or something, so...
You guys tell me what you want to do. You can all hear this at this point.
Jog.
What are you doing?
Look at me all here. I was cutting out. Like, what?
We can hear you.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm game for running. Fuck it, I know what I just said, but that sounds freaking me out. Let's go.
Yeah, running, we're going to automatically lose any sound stealth we may still have.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I mean, I think at this point, whatever that thing is has found us.
Yeah.
The party starts running back towards the green flames.
No, we're running forward.
Forwards.
Onwards.
Yeah, against my better judgment, we're running forward.
Okay, so start running onwards.
Oh no. Like I made a mistake.
And the sound becomes lessened.
Peace, bitch.
It's almost as if at the speed you're going at, it appears to your left, then appears to your right, then appears above you.
I think there's
more
than one of them.
There's a minor, brief gap in the stalactites formation, stalagmites. And as you run into this gap, a rock appears before you. And it starts moving, drifting very, very eerily towards you.
Guys, do rocks normally move?
I think you know the answer to that question.
You, As it gets closer, a rock with an R. As it gets closer.
Just to be pedantic, technically both have R's, but I get what you mean.
No V's.
One has a K.
Just waiting for Verity to type.
Mm-hmm. We can wrangle the rock instead. Nice.
So
if we can wrangle the rock as a steed. I kind of want to ride a flying rock. Not gonna lie.
It starts drifting eerily towards you. And that's when you can make out minor blemishes. And it seems to have tiny little arms, tendrils reach off of its back. It has a bulbous-like head with another tendril on top of it that sifts backwards, goes onwards and onwards, and then the very end of it seems to disappear in nothing. Negative space. The face is human, for lack of a better term, but its grey skin, completely white eye, open gaped mouth is everything about it just screams dead. Its other side of the face is basically just non-existent, broken apart bits just hanging from it. Its arms are distorted and crumpled over themselves. The bottom part of it, you make out two little feet that are shallow and crooked in nature, twisted in on themselves. It looks very disturbing, like some kind of baby. What do you guys do?
Vomit a little.
Stay in the mouth.
Wonder what the fuck this thing is.
Does it look like it's going to attack?
It's a baby.
Just staring at you for now.
Like, shall we try to go past it? Around it? Ignore it?
Yeah, I think we should try and maybe not attack. Do we try and just go around? Try not to look threatening?
Yeah, one way or the other.
Yeah. I'm trying not look threatening and just, like, go around.
As you begin making your way around, its head follows you. And then it just begins wailing. And everybody make a Constitution saving throw, please.
What saving throw?
Oh.
Fuck. I have inspiration. I'd like to reroll that.
Go right ahead.
Please be better. How the fuck?
Oh dear. Okay, so the DC is 19.
Fuck.
Wow. That was me thinking I was
So,
safe.
Bellatrix, Korgrin, Rennas, Arrabella. You've all gained a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
As this thing wails out, your literal energy is sapped from you, and the creature or the baby's stomach gets a little bit more podgier because of it.
It's eaten my energy with a whale.
Can I get initiative from everyone, please?
Oh, great.
Here's a -3. This
You're trying to be peaceful for once.
natural 20.
Sorry, I forgot to set my token. I got 14.
No worries. So,
Against frozen.
17. Verity. Okay, so top of the round is going to be Arrabella. This creature has just drained you of your energy.
Can I just say that technically my dex is now 4, so I think I go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, Dex book.
So,
not that I have any idea what I'm going to do, but can I drop back behind a handy stalactite somewhere?
yeah, of course.
And hide? Preferably, was that stalactite within 15 feet of me?
Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Was the stalactite within 15 feet of me that I hid behind?
Yes.
Whoop. Right, there we go. 32.
That's it. That's a hit.
And then I will shoot at it with my thorn bow with sharpshooter. It's a nat 20. Wow.
Okay,
that's
go
going
more
well.
damage. Alright, so that's...
So the 4 gets replaced with a 9. So it's 5 more, 15.
So 18 plus 4, 4 plus 2. So that's 24. And then go ahead and roll your sneak attack, which is also doubled.
I thought I forgot. What are we up to now with sneak? A 5d6. Fucking hell.
So that's another 40 points of damage. So you originally got 24. So that is 64 points of damage. So Rennas immediately backs up, goes around the corner, turns around, fires the arrow, and once it hits the creature, it seems to have absolutely no effect whatsoever.
Motherfucker, that's the best damage I've ever done and you're immune to it. Fuck you, I yell.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Swearing at a baby. Typical Rennas fashion.
Jack.
Okay, yeah?
Never mind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm wondering if this is... Did it look like it did absolutely no damage?
Like, no damage at all.
Okay. That's fucked.
Fuck.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action.
Oh, peace out, we're dead. Do people actually make new characters? Because
towards you, Rennas.
It didn't even hurt you.
Because around its squodgy little fingers is a minor circular glyph of ice.
Oh,
and all of a sudden, it shoots out a ray of cold towards you. Plus 12 to this. So 15 to hit you.
Does not hit me. Thank you again, Dexbook.
It crashes against the stalactite that you're just hiding behind, and you can see that stalactite gets frozen over almost. Arrabella, it's your turn.
Baby.
Wait, quickly. You said it's been making noise, right?
It's been making noise, yes.
Would I have understood any of it because I speak Celestial?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
It just...
What are you replying to?
It's just uttering purely obscene nonsense.
Okay.
Meg is speaking, but we can't hear her, so let's dip out.
I'm not speaking. Like, I am now.
Yeah, there we go.
I was also speaking when I was on mute, to be fair.
I did.
Alright, so, Arrabella.
Going crazy.
Okay, I assume it's not a fiend.
It is not.
Okay. And my charm arrows are essentially magic arrows?
Yes, they would be.
Okay, I'm not expecting it to do anything to it, but I'll still probably roll the... Was it a D100 or D20? I've got it written down in my book that's over there. But, yeah, I'm going to try and shoot one of the charm arrows at it with squid. But, I think it was the lower 20 of a D100?
I believe so, yes, if I remember.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and it's charmed.
Well,
right, so
somehow charmed this creature.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Will do.
Okay. So the arrow flies out. It is a magical charming arrow. So when it strikes the creature, you can see a trickle of black blood ooze down. And you get the sense, Arri, that the charming effect has absolutely no effect, has no presence over it. Seems to be immune to charming.
That's fine.
This creature is now within 30 feet of all of you, as it continues to gurgle its nonsense. It is going to look at... Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Rather not. Fuck me.
oh, dude.
As it looks at you,
He said,
necrotic energy seeps from it, shoots down to the ground, across it, and envelops you on your feet and starts encompassing all of you. You take 27 points of necrotic damage.
ooh, spicy.
And that life energy that is sapped from you travels down to the ground and goes up, and that small little mark that Arri's arrow made saps up. That is its turn. So, Verity, you're up.
Okay, so I assume we're all still kind of in our line, so that's how it's like 30 feet in front of us.
Yeah, so actually at the start of your turn,
What?
can you yeah, so unfortunately this is something that just happens. It's pure aura, it's sapping from you. And you take 10 points of necrotic damage. As just being near it, it seems that your entire life is just being sucked away from you towards this creature's umbilical cord.
Oh.
That's
Gross.
nasty.
So I'm gonna fireball.
Is
it.
the umbilical
I'm gonna
cord
do it in a way so it's not
detached and just like floating around it?
The end of the umbilical cord is the thing that seems to be flying off into negative space. The very end of it, you can't see the end of it. It just seems to go away into darkness.
Okay.
So
So
you
I'm
cast Fireball.
Yeah, doing it in ways where, like, you know,
So
not hitting all of
points.
us, but it's going to catch it.
All right. It needs to make a Dex save. It has a -3 to these. So it's 14 to save, which I believe is a fail.
Yeah, but I rolled a 3 on my wild magic surge.
Go ahead and make a roll a d100. 94. Let's see what happens. Round and round she goes. Where the
fuck? Hold on, I got my shield.
I mean, that's high. I don't know if high is good or bad.
They could be either. They're random.
It would be like an
You
hour
have
of
gained-
concentrating.
You have gained proficiency in all musical instruments for 1 day.
Guys, I'm gonna...
Want to play the Joss loop, or
It'll be a short.
Why does this keep happening?
Go ahead and roll damage.
how much damage is a fireball again? I forget.
8d6?
Fireball.
I'll say 8d6.
It's a lot, I know that.
Yeah, it's 8d6. It's overpowered, but the creators wanted it that way, and it's fine by me.
Okay, 31. I'm going to spend a sorcery point to change 3 of those dice. So take away 1, 2, 3, 5. So it's 26 now.
Okay.
26, add 9.
35.
So that's 35
So
points of
35.
damage.
It's okay.
So, the fire envelops in its back area, and it does seem to go. It did not like that at all. The fire.
And then I'm going to try and move so I'm not within like this whole 30-foot radius
Okay.
bullshit.
So, do you want to start retreating from it?
Fuck yeah, it's going to get an opportunity on me, but then like anyone else, they won't get an opportunity on you guys, right? So I'm going to book it.
It's not within 5 feet of you, so it won't
Okay.
get an opportunity attack.
Then yeah,
I mean,
run.
I'm effectively
I run.
fucking useless, so I'm just going to run around healing everyone anyway.
I'm moving as far as I can away, hopefully trying to get like at least half coverage somewhere, like hide behind something.
Yep, sure. No, that's absolutely no problem at all. So you're able to, within 30 feet, you're able to move your movement away. You get behind the stalactite and basically just take half cover at the moment. Okay, at the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action.
Okay, cool, that's fun.
It lets out another sound. Can everybody make another Constitution saving throw, please?
Right.
We are gonna die.
I still don't even beat it with a fucking 18.
Holy fuck! I've got a +0 to my con save, and I still make it.
Whoa! Ooh.
Fuck the lot of you.
And I need to roll for Talion as well, actually.
I need to check what the fucking levels of exhaustion do. God damn it.
Alright, so Talion gains a point of exhaustion, and Korgrin, you've gained a second point of exhaustion.
Ooh. Fuck.
Oh great, my speed's half.
Is running away an option, guys?
My speed's half.
Oh wait. Oh fuck. Oh
Yeah?
god, I have that thing where it's like Ben Luck where I can give someone like a D4 for something.
Sorry, I've already made the ruling.
Sorry.
Just keep it in mind for the next time.
Sorry. Okay. Next time we do
Korgrin.
it, if Korgrin looks
Yep.
like he's failing, I'm gonna do it for Korgrin.
All right, no problem. Right, Korgrin,
Sorry,
it's your turn.
man,
I
You
move-
are exhausted just
Yeah.
by being around this creature.
I moved 12.5 foot away for starters. And I'm
So
going
you
to
guys
hit...
know, and I just want to respond to what Rennas said. Running away is always an option.
I mean, yeah, but we need to go deep. So, 4th level guiding bolt, please.
Okie dokie, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Don't tell me the roll. Don't tell me if it hits. Let me find out first what the roll is. Who rolled shit earlier? And how shit did they roll?
Oh, sorry. Just so you know, you take 10 points of necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
Who rolled shit earlier with an attack? Plus 10. Fuck it. Plus 10. 20.
Okay. You strike it square in its chest. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck. How much is a 4th level guiding bolt? 1d6 for extra level. Roll 4d6. Plus 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 3d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fair enough. 25 points of damage.
Okay. So, strikes the creature in its chest, and it reacts very violently towards this from the radiant damage. It seems to have done more damage than you thought it would.
Pleasant.
Nice.
What bonus action?
Bellatrix,
do I?
it's your turn. You take 10 points of necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
I'd like to second wind as well, please.
Okay.
That'll be my turn, so you go ahead.
Okay.
Just heal myself. Second wind, D10 plus 5.
I am going to try and attack. I want to try and attack specifically the umbilical cord.
Okay, sure.
So that would be. Got a bonus action rage first.
Alright, so Bellatrix, that's a rage to take over.
I heal for 11 points.
Nice.
You've got advantage as well because of Guiding Bolt.
Oh, shit, well. Okay, well.
I tried.
Okay,
Thank you.
so that is a hit.
Okay.
So you bring the glaive down onto the umbilical cord, and once it hits the umbilical cord, it seems to do absolutely nothing. You keep on pressing downwards, but the blade slips off the umbilical cord and actually ends up slicing the creature across the belly, and you create a small little gash where a little bit of black blood seeps out.
Okay. I have extra attack, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yes. I forgot last time, and it blows my mind. Right, okay, I'm going straight for the actual creature then.
That is another hit.
Thank fuck for that belt, man.
So that is another 16 points of damage.
And I'm also going to try and get out of that 30-foot.
Right, so that will allow it to have an opportunity attack against you.
Was I within 5 feet?
Oh, no, you weren't.
Just
no, sorry,
close, yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
yeah. Out of there.
Okay. So, that's the end of your turn. At the start of Talian's turn, he takes 10 points of necrotic damage. And he looks terrified at the moment. He is going to take his shots. Both of those hits.
Oh, 14 hits. No.
For 20 points of damage. He looks at it and just goes, "Guys, I think we should get out of here." Okay, and he is going to back up 30 feet. Otti, at the top of your turn, you take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Why? I passed both con saves.
You're in 30 feet.
You're within 30 feet of it.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that when it cut out. Sorry. I was like, ah. Okay.
Just by being in its presence, your life force is being drained towards that umbilical cord.
Disgusting.
Okay, I'm going to do something I haven't done before, but let's go do this. I'm going to take a step towards Rennas. And I'm going to touch his bow, and I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on his bow.
Okay.
which makes his bow magic damage. Until the end of the weapon becomes magical damage with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Is that a concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell.
Okay.
It's also a bonus action, so do I still get a cantrip as an action?
Yes, if it was the first level spell slot, then you can cast a cantrip as
It's a second level.
And then you can
Why
cast
was
the
it short?
first level. You can cast the first level as a main action.
I just wanted to do a cantrip. I'll do firebolt at it.
Okay. Go and make an attack roll.
Bastard.
The creature is so big and slow that you're actually able to strike it on its shoulder. Go ahead. That's a hit. Roll damage.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Dealing 6 points of fire damage.
Yeah, +1. And how far away am I from the creature now? I went back as far as Rennas, so 40 feet.
So that would be Rennas moved 30 feet. So
I only moved 15 because I had advantage on my stealth. But yeah.
So then you are. I would say you're 20 feet away from the OT.
Okay, I'm going to move another 15 feet back.
All right, to get out of it. All right, top of this round, Rennas, you take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ow, you little shit. So I'm going to look at my new magically shiny bow. And I suppose I will just take an also. I'm also going to aim for the umbilical cord.
Okay.
I'll just take a normal shaft.
This is a precision weapon, just so you know.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, if you're aiming for the umbilical cord, I'm just going to say I could get away with it with.
So it might not cut through it, but it should still do damage to it. Is that what you're going to get?
I was able to get away with it for flavor because Bellatrix was able to target the umbilical cord with her glaive, and I was able to make the glaive slide off of the umbilical cord to slash the creature itself. If you are targeting the umbilical cord, it does seem to be immune to any type of damage, magical or not.
Oh, I hope my magic bow might do something. Okay, I will just attack the creature then. Thank you very much for fooling me.
Yeah, I didn't want you to waste your go there. Sorry.
So that's a 15 to hit. With my +1.
That is a hit.
I'm assuming no one stood next to it anymore, are they? Because everyone's too clever for that.
That's right, yeah.
So, no, I'm not hiding anymore because I fired that. I'm going to hide it this turn. So that's 8 +1 for the magic thing, so 9 points of damage. And then I would like to move 15 feet back and try and hide.
Okay. Yeah, make a stealth roll. You have successfully beat its passive perception. Alright. Arrabella, at the top of your round, you take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I shall remove them. Got a fun amount of HP left. Okay. I'm just gonna squib it. Like, it's
okay.
Gonna stick to the charm arrows because it seems to do more than just a regular one.
Okay.
But I'm not expecting anything, really.
You hit.
Okay, so it's that one plus a d6. And then I'll do my second attack because I completely forgot that we're above level 5 and I can do 2.
That's another hit.
And I can't remember if I can get 2 hunters marking one thing. Like
no,
per
you
attack.
cannot.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Just the once.
That's fine. I'm not going to bother rolling the d100s because you said it's immune to being charmed. So
it is immune to being charmed. So it is looking unpleasant.
Yeah, that is me.
Are you going to move?
You said I'm within 30 feet of it, didn't you?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I'll move back 30 feet then because that still keeps me within range. But
25 feet because you're a halfling, but you can get
out.
Yes,
25 feet.
Okay, it is its turn. It's looking around at everyone. And it likes what it tasted. Korgrin, can you make another constitution save?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yummy boy.
Ah.
Hello?
Sorry.
Oh, fuck me.
Just get this shit out of me.
Don't think Ben Luck's saving that one.
No, I don't think Ben Luck can do anything for that one.
No, I can only add a D4. Shit. Unless I can tie
Yeah.
the chaos his things, but I think I can only tie the chaos my own.
Doubtful.
Alright.
God fucking damn it, I had a plan for the next one as well. God shit, fuck, crap. Pull.
You take 40 points of necrotic damage. As once again you are enveloped by this necrotic sphere that drains most of your life away. It seems to sap across the ground and go into that umbilical cord, and you can see a hell of a lot of its wounds heal up. And with that, it is going to drift away up into the darkness.
Yeah, you
50
better
away.
run, you pussy.
Oh no,
50
stop.
away.
Last time you loudmouthed something, you got killed.
Yeah, very true. But I've got a magic bow now. For how long
So-
is it magic for?
As of right now, nobody can see it. It's gone away into the darkness.
I know where it is, though. It's hunter's marked.
You know where it is, yes. But you can't see it. So,
I'll just point it out to everyone. Like, it's there.
like, Hunter's Mark is kind of like you sense the general direction, but you can't pinpoint the location.
It's a big-ass creature.
Yeah, but you guys can't see it at the moment. Even those with dark vision, it's escaped your field of vision.
Like, I can't, like... Oh no, come on.
So it's got a -3 to dex, but it can move more than 60 feet. What a little shit.
It can move 50 feet of hovering.
Wow.
Oh. Never mind.
Doesn't hovering mean it has to stay a certain amount off the ground?
As far as I was aware, hover is above the ground.
Because,
yeah.
like, I have Tennis's disc, but that can only go 3 feet off the ground. It can't go any higher.
Let me, I never made those connections. Bear with me just a moment. Let me, have a look at the official ruling on this.
How down are you, Korgrin?
Hey, buddy.
I'm on 8 hit points.
Okay, I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Oh, you're
I got
fine
this.
then.
I think, maybe. I don't know. I could not have this. This could go horribly wrong.
Please don't kill me.
No promises.
Please don't kill me.
There is no point in asking, dude. I got blown up. You could get blown up.
I still feel really bad about that. That is one of those things
No.
where it's like, you know, things that keep you up at night. I killed Bella. Not feeling
I'm
good.
fine.
No, hover is different from monsters because a beholder can hover anywhere it goes. It makes tunnels that, goes vertical and shit like that. So in this case, I'm basically going to roll it on the same way that a beholder moves around, which is just hovering in any direction.
Okay. So they'll have, like, technically cover of sorts now.
So yeah, so the way it works with fly and hover is that fly means it can hit the floor. Hover generally means it's immune to
Being prone. Okay,
being
got
prone on the floor. Yeah.
it. Can I still throw an attack at it?
What kind of attack would you like to?
I
throw
was
at it?
gonna do a guiding bolt.
All
at a
right,
higher
so
level.
you can make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay, well, okay. How I want my turn to go is that I can make my familiar take an action, right? Like, not my action, it does its own thing.
Yes, Toby's
Okay,
still
so
frightened
I was
of
going to
it.
have Toby go over to Korgrin and give him the help action, so when he has to make another saving throw, he can have advantage. So I was going to have Toby hold the help action for Korgrin against the wisdom save. I don't, like... Be like a soothing bird of sorts.
Davis, I'm going to have a look at the specifics of the help.
So this was just something I found out recently, where it's like you can make your familiar hold a help action, and I was like, that could
Yeah.
be useful.
But I'm just checking the actual help action itself, just to see what it can and can't
I'm
do.
shaking right now. This is fucking ridiculous. And then I was gonna do the guiding bolt as my action, and then 2 sorcery points to cast a healing for a bonus action.
Right. So, help, when you lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task, you can take the help action. The creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it makes to perform the task you're helping with.
Only abilities check.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't help.
Alternatively, if you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you, you feint, distract the target, and in some way team up to make your allies' attack more effective. So, if your ally attacks the target before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage. So that's what help does. Outside and inside the camp.
So that fucked up that plan.
Well, help would still give me advantage on any attack rolls I use, right? By that logic.
It would negate it out of your exhaustion.
Okay, well then I'll still do that then. So you still have advantage if it comes.
Right now I don't have disadvantage on attack rolls or saving throws yet. I'm at 2 exhaustion.
Okay. Is it worth me doing the guiding bolt, do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Okay,
it.
so
Honestly, if you guys think this is too much for you, you can retreat.
We're level 3.
I just want you to be aware that retreating is an option.
It can outspeed us, though. Unfortunately,
yeah, it can
I'm at half. I'm at half speed now.
And then come back.
I'm at half speed, so I'm at 12.5 movement speed per turn. Dashing is 25, so it hovers more than 50. It's going to catch me anyway.
And
I could cast fly on you with a dot loop.
Unless somebody carries you.
Well,
Alright, I could use the loop. Fly.
Yeah. If somebody casts fly on you, then I'd say you'd move at 25 feet of flight.
Unless we have to come back this way as well, in which case we still have to fight it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna...
I said east all that time ago. I'm sure we can just head back to there and go a different way.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna... Okay, so... Level 4, cure wounds on Korgrin. How many dice is that?
Oh, that's a very good question. Hey,
it is
some
an extra 1d8 per spell slot.
4d8 plus your spellcasting modifier or ability modifier. So your charisma.
So how many d8 is that then?
4d8 plus your charisma.
But for a level 4.
So yeah, 4d8.
So it's 4d8.
Yeah.
And plus my charisma, which is 3. Roll.
Oh, nice!
I am back on my feet.
39 points back to Korgrin.
Okay, and then 2 sorcery points to cast as a bonus action a level 3 guiding bolt at the thing.
Alright, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. Please fucking hit! Does that hit?
8 hit, so I think a 17 does.
Okay,
well,
so
see,
how many?
I am.
So that's 66.
No, I won't do it. So I will say that hits, and I'm going to employ a new roll on the next turn.
Okay, so that's 66, right? Radiant damage.
That'll be right, yeah.
So that's 46 damage. And
okay, so that is.
No, what level did you do it at?
I did it at level 3.
Oh, level 3. Okay, I thought you said 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's everything for Verity.
Okay, so I fucked this up as well. That's all I can do. Right. Toby's giving Korgrin a help action. And now I'm just going to sit here and fan my armpits because...
So in response to that, it's going to do a legendary action. And a beam of cold energy shoots across aiming at Verity. 22 to hit.
Wow.
I think that hits.
You ain't gonna like this. That's 16 points of cold damage against you. And you can see this icicle forms over your left arm, and it burns with just pure... It is cold, but it just feels necrotic in nature.
I'm cool, y'all. We're good. I'm
All
literally
right.
cool.
Korgrin, it's your turn.
What was the new ruling you were gonna?
So I am going to... I would like you to basically make a... I want you to make a free action perception to try and... No, everybody who tries to attack it from range, who can't see it, I want everybody to make a free action perception to see if you can locate the general area it is in. If you do not meet DC, I won't tell you until you attack, and then even if you hit good, the attack will just miss because you aimed in the wrong area.
What about passives? Because like my passive is 17, so.
So that would work purely in the sense that if it was trying to hide from you, this is... I'm
actively checking for it. Okay.
Yeah. So you can hear it, but you can't see it because it is outside your field of vision. So this is where it is a little bit iffy. But if it was trying to stealth, I would be going up against your passive, and then you'd still hear it because I wouldn't be able to beat that because it's shit at stealth.
Okay.
But it is in complete darkness at the moment, so that's why I'm making these specific rulings.
So you said we wouldn't know until we attacked. Is that right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. With the whole guiding bolt stuff, do I still get advantage?
It illuminates. So yes, you would still get advantage on the guiding bolt stuff.
Okay. What do I want to do?
But I'm telling you now, 21.
21's good.
You know, 21's good. You know where it is.
Yeah. That's one bonus action. What's that action? An action. Okay. Then I'm going to double dick again with guiding bolt, 4th level.
Okay. So go ahead and make a... Is Toby doing the help action? Did we settle on that in the end?
I think so, but I get advantage from guiding bolt anyway, so...
Yeah, he's holding the help action should Korgrin need it. I don't know. Like...
Is it a bonus action or an action for you to tell Toby to do that, by the way, though?
It's a free action because he has his own actions he can take on turns.
Right.
So
yes, you take that on your turn.
Casting something through him.
Yeah.
But because he's just kind of there chilling, I can get him to give a help action to someone, which I was mostly thinking for Rennas because, you know, helping with stealth and shit. But
lovely. Thank you very much for the clarification. So you would actually be able to attack at advantage.
I think a 16 hits.
Okay. A 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 24 smackaroonies.
So that brings it to 48. So. It did not enjoy that at all.
I'm going to move 12.5 foot away again. Okay. Just the backwards direction.
Run, Korgrin, run!
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I haven't got any worthwhile bonus actions.
Ed is going to make another legendary action. Another ray of cold shoots from the darkness, aiming at you, Korgrin.
Huh?
That is 23 to hit.
One above my pissing AC, yet it hits.
That's 21 points of cold damage against you.
I was shouting bad luck again, and I was on fucking mute again. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know.
You're too comfortable with typing.
Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Just gonna leave it off mute for a while. Sorry if you guys hear me making noise.
No worries. So, Bellatrix, what are you going
I was muted this time.
to
It was me. Because I've seen 2 people hit it, and technically it'll be glowing a little bit from the guiding bolt. Would I know
That's right,
roughly
yeah.
where it is?
Please make your free action perception.
Okay.
Take it down, Bella.
Okay. So, you have a rough idea.
Okay. As in, by rough idea, like 20-foot square, I'd know roughly where it was. Would I be able to narrow it down to that much?
Maybe.
Jack did say we'd have to roll our attack before he says whether we'd failed or not, to be fair.
Okay. Well, I wasn't so much going to attack. I was going to potentially cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. So,
Magical darkness.
you know.
Doesn't actually say that.
All right. So this is
Would it be
technical
something that I would know? Yeah.
technical rulings time. There is a darkness in this cave that is clearly emanating from this baby-like creature. You've already seen magical light be dimmed out.
Okay. So Bella would assume that that would be the same for Fairy Fire? So...
It's a reasonable assumption to assume so. You might be able to cast the spell, but the effects of the light might be less. Because the orb did activate, but it just shed no light at all.
Okay. Fair. That case... I only have Sling the Alarm, I suppose, to attack with, so...
So just make a straight-up attack roll, please. Alright, so... Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, with advantage because of Guiding Bolt? So
this is cancelled out because you can't see it.
Fair.
You hit it.
And I'll go again.
Yep. That is also a hit. Is that the end of your turn, Bella?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to make its last legendary action. It is going to shoot. It's going to shoot at you, actually. So that is 20 to hit.
Yes.
21 points of cold damage against you. Hallion is going hold his action. He's going to hold his bow, and as soon as he sees this creature, he's going to take a shot. He is going to move half his movement to continue to move back towards the green flame. But keep him within, distance of everybody. Otti, it's your turn.
I'm going to take a look and see where it is.
Get it. Never mind.
Yeah. I know exactly where it is, and I'm going to shoot a firebolt up at it. It's not advantage, but it is an 18.
hits a stalagmite way off in the distance.
Oh, I'm going to take a step back.
Rennas, it's your turn.
Rennas will see if he can see it. Oh, it shouldn't be an advantage, sorry. So that's an 8. So I also cannot see it, but I don't know that I can't.
You have a rough idea where it is.
Okie doke. So I'm hidden, so I would have advantage, but I lose that because I can't see it.
That's right, yes.
Okie doke. I mean, I'm going to shoot at it anyway, because why wouldn't I? So it'll be a 14 to hit.
Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, I definitely hit it, guys. And then I'm going to move another 15 feet away and hide in the direction of Talion. So I'm going to follow him towards the flames.
All right, no worries.
So that should be an advantage. So okay. 15. Fuck me.
You have 15. You have beaten perception. It's passive perception.
And that's me.
Arrabella, it's your turn.
Okay. Have a go at finding it.
You have a rough idea where it is.
Oh shit! It said on the badge, but still a 13 anyway.
Ting, 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 ting.
Say shit, and try and keep close enough to the group, but kind of back away a little bit. Still.
All right, so you're getting close. You'll be closer to Rennas and Talion, who are backing away towards the green flame. Is that right?
I don't want to. No, I'm not going to move. Then I don't want to leave. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's his turn. It liked what it tasted. Korgrin, make another Constitution saving throw.
Are you off mute, Verity?
He's not.
Doesn't matter.
Why 6s? Why are they all 6s? Every con save is 5 or 6.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but you are very tasty to this creature.
And suck my dwarven ass.
I don't think you're sorry at all, Jack.
He likes your holy soul.
It's 30 points of necrotic damage.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay.
Down.
Peace.
You can see a necrotic shroud cover over Korgrin, and this time he drops down to the floor. The life energy sucked from Korgrin goes into the ground, and sort of whispers away in a brief flash of light into darkness, and then just disappears. You can still hear this creature going, but it's a lesson now. It seems to be keeping it distant. You guys have no idea where it is. You cannot see.
Okay, so
Verity,
I still have a 240-foot range on my guiding bolt.
Yep.
Free action perception check to see if I can guess where it is, right? Probably going to be harder now, but fuck it. I don't know why. I still at disadvantage. Sorry. Normal.
Because it is disadvantaged because you don't have dark. Well, yes, you do. You do have dark vision. You've got your goggles. So I'm going to count that 19.
19. So do I feel like I could get a fairly decent hit on it?
You have a rough idea where it is.
Fuck it. Level 3 guiding bolt. Okay. Am I rolling normal or a disadvantage?
It would be a disadvantage.
Fuck. Bonus action, 1d6 healing hands to Korgrin.
So, roll damage. You hit it.
Oh, fuck. What damage am I doing?
Level 3.
Again, yeah? 19.
38 points of damage.
And no wild magic surge. And Korgrin, you're up to 2 hit points.
I'm alive.
I really don't want the only person who can heal any of us, from death to die, so please stay alive. And
Through the darkness, Verity. Is that the end of your turn, Verity?
I'm gonna get Toby to give Korgrin another help action in case he needs it. But that's it.
Okay. Right. So, is that the end of your turn, Verity?
That's all I can do.
All right. So another beam of cold energy shoots out. This time aimed at you, Verity.
Bring it, bitch.
25 to hit.
That hits. I'm gonna die, but it's cool. We're great. We're great.
23 points of cold damage against you.
Still up.
Korgrin, it is your turn.
Technical ruling. Is it within 120 foot of me?
You honestly don't know. Like you can see the glow out ahead. You can go ahead and make a perception check based on the glow from the guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
This is a check, so he gets advantage, right?
Yes, it is.
So Toby can be helping you. Ugh. God damn it, Toby!
Well,
you guess it is within 120 feet.
then we're going to...
2 rounds, it only would have gotten 100 feet away if it can move at 50.
But you also have to
level.
take account you guys are going away from it as well.
Standing up for me is half my movement, which is already halved, so that's 5 foot, so I'll move 5 foot closer. And just holding my wounds, give it all I've got, and a final 4th level guiding bolt.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It crashes into a stalagmite.
Oh. A 16 didn't perceive it.
Fuck.
It was enough to tell it was within 120 feet of you, but unfortunately...
Wait, doesn't his spell attack have advantage because... Oh no, negated,
No.
don't worry.
Yeah, negated. Exhaustion, so... Alright.
No, not quite. Oh, you hit, didn't you? It wasn't the spell attack thing, though. It wasn't. I didn't not beat its AC. It's that I didn't see it properly. So it doesn't matter that 11 that Otti's 8 firebolt hit.
Yeah.
So it's not the Oh,
It's the sight at this point. It's the darkness. Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Guess I'm gonna try and perceive it.
Make a free action.
Where are you?
You have a rough idea where it is.
Sling. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh no.
Flash!
It's the wrong one.
Smash!
Ignore that. I don't do the USA.
Bellatrix, smash you! Alright. Go ahead and roll damage. You hit it.
Boop.
That's it.
Okay, and I'm gonna try again. Click the right thing. Nice.
That's another hit.
Fuck. Same damage.
Alright. What do you want to do from here, Bellatrix?
I'm gonna start. Pretty much everyone's taking a step back. Yeah, a couple steps back.
So at the moment, Rennas and Talion are the furthest back. They're moving closer towards the green flame.
Okay. I'm gonna start backing up a little bit as well.
Okay. You head
I'll
towards
go
the green
back.
flame. Is that right?
Yeah. If the rest of the party seem to be heading that way, I'll go back that way.
All right. So at the end of your turn, another ice beam shoots out from the darkness. And that is a 26 to hit you, Verity.
Hits.
Hits.
did not like what you just. It's 24 points of cold damage.
And that's exactly what I had left. I'm down.
Verity is hit in the chest, boom, and she slides across the floor, almost frozen to the bedrock. Right.
Worth it.
Talion is going to make his free action perception.
Oh my god, we're so fucking close.
He is going to expend all of his movement to move forward. He's going to reach inside his pocket and pull out a healing potion and pour it down Verity's mouth.
God, not him! Damn it! Fuck! Oh, sorry, I'm on mute.
Verity, you immediately come to consciousness with the ice being chipped away to see Verity, Talion, pouring a healing potion down your gullet.
Yay,
You recover
I'm
8
so
hit points.
glad it's you. Yay.
Don't die. We need you.
Yeah, well, better if that thing was dead.
Alright, that's Talion's turn. Otti, it's your turn.
We're just so close. God damn it.
I'm gonna look for it. I
You have
see
a
it.
rough idea where it is.
I see it. It's perfectly in my eyesight.
So good.
It's not an advantage, but
I'm tempted to let you roll damage for who you would hit. But
I mean,
Yeah,
we
go
should
ahead,
fling
roll
up,
damage,
would
why
all be
not?
down.
So Verity, just as you are sort of like giving him the massive evils, and Talion doesn't care, he stands up, and at that point, a fireball hits him across the back of the head.
it hit Talion.
You hit Talion.
Why are we hitting other people with?
Why would it hit Talion? Yeah.
Because she misconceived and he moved, and yeah.
Oh, okay, she just saw
And I
movement.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, fair. No one's going to complain about you hitting Talion. No, I actually feel bad for this
No,
Talion bully.
Talion, are you okay? Please,
I actually
be
thought
alright.
I thought I'd hit Verity first, and I was like, I don't, at least let me roll for who I hit. And I'm gonna stay where I am, but if people run past me, I'm gonna like help them up and help them past.
Right. Okay, Rennas, it is your turn.
I'm going to take a big gander, see if I can see it. I'm going to remember
You have
it's
a rough
me and I
idea where it
can't
is.
roll for shit. I mean, there's fuck all else. Oh, I suppose I could run and give Korgia. I know. Fine, I'm going to shoot it. Oh, fuck's sake. And that's a 28 to hit as well.
Tink, tink, tink.
And I hide.
Stealth roll. You have successfully beaten its passive perception. Okay. Arrabella, it's your turn.
Okay, so I assume I'm going to be allowed to do this, but I am going to go to Corgi. I'm going to try and perceive where this creature is.
Okay.
Oh shit! I meant to be reading spells, not reading spells. I'm sorry.
And then I am going to essentially hold my action, and what will happen is if the creature tries to attack Korgrin, I will get in the way of said attack and cast shield.
Well, at the end of your of your turn, it's going to take its final legendary action. It's going to make another ray of cold again. That is a 14 to hit.
So it was that. I'm assuming.
Big
Okay.
AC with that.
Otti.
So yeah, Otti, just as you finish firing the firebolt, you see a ray of cold just shoot past your face, but it just misses.
I
All right.
silently give it the finger.
All right. It is its turn. It likes it. It likes that taste. Korgrin, make another Constitution saving.
Did it even fucking reach me?
You have no idea where it's moving, but it has got significant range on it.
Well, Corgi, you're just destined to die, mate.
I really think we should be running away.
I can't run away.
I haven't seen this. I can drag you fucking 45 feet.
Question.
35 points of necrotic damage, yes?
When it comes to healing,
Yeah.
if I've only got 2 hit points, can it only heal for half of that?
You don't know.
Fair. Fair.
You don't even know if it is healing half of it.
Well, if it's healing for damage.
You know it's
Healing-
healing, but you don't know
Yeah.
the specifics of what it's actually healing.
No, of course not. But
I know
it's where-
you probably looked up the stats,
No,
and I just want you to know I've changed those stats.
no, I haven't. But it's a case of when things heal from drain, i.e., drain touch, it tends to be half.
Yeah. This is
Not fair.
it's a magical item thing. I'll tell you that. Okay. I'll be fair. It's a magical item thing. What's happening at the moment?
Well, now I want the magical item.
Gotta kill the baby.
I got a plan. Not a good plan, but a plan.
But I'm down again.
Okay.
Please.
And it will. So I just want to get the lay of the land right in the moment. So at the moment, Korgrin and Arrabella, you guys are up most. Is that right?
Korgrin.
Yeah, Korgrin and Arrabella, you guys are up front the most. Is that right?
Closest to it.
I assume
Closer to where we think it is.
I mean, yeah, I
In,
can't.
ter-
really
in,
get
term,
away.
in terms of if we're going to imagine like the mouth of the cave and the final
Yeah.
torch, you guys would be further into the darkness.
Probably. Because I haven't been able to move back. I've moved back 25 foot before my movement speed got halved. I then moved back 12 and a half. I went down and I've moved 5 foot forward.
It's more of a case that everybody else in the house has moved back more than you.
Yes.
And
so that's
Arrabella
what
has
I'm
come
saying.
to join you. So at this point, Arrabella, you can now see it.
Okay.
What is your dark vision range?
I've got the goggles on, so I think
What
it's
is your-
60 feet.
Yeah, so it is within 50.
Okay.
Okay. Verity, it's your turn.
Okay. So, bonus action D6 to get Korgrin up.
Thank you.
Okay.
So 3 hit points this time. Woo!
With one better off.
I don't know if it's plus my charisma modifier as well, though. I don't know. Whatever.
What
Anyway,
is it? What is it that you're using again? Sorry.
My warlock ability, I have like an equivalent of healing hands. So I have 1 plus my warlock level number of D6 to give to people to heal as a bonus action.
Right. And how often can you use that?
Once a turn.
No, it's just D6.
Yeah.
Or infinite healing?
No, I got 4.
No, you get a
D6, so I
certain
have
amount.
1
Yeah.
plus
Oh, right.
3
Yeah.
for my warlock level, so I have 4d6 to use. I mostly just use them to get people up, really.
Yeah.
because-
No. Just checking. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your bonus action. So
And then,
Korgrin once
sorry,
again
I'm
comes
gonna
to
have
conscious.
to. And then I'm gonna send Toby up to do the perception. I'm gonna go into Toby, go up through him. So I should get advantage on looking for it. It should be 60 feet flying speed, so I should be 60 feet closer to it now.
Yep.
Do I have an advantage on the perception now?
Yes, you do. To be fair, Toby was right beside Korgrin, so Toby could percept it from where it was.
Yeah, I just want to get closer. So, 17. Bearing in mind he is closer now. And then,
Well, you can if you're looking through Toby, you can see.
I can see it.
Yeah, if you're looking through Toby.
Cool. Then through Toby, I'm going to cast a level 3 Guiding Bolt.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's level 3, but fuck it. I am.
The one and only.
I wish. Oh god, why am I still on disadvantage? I would have been told anyway. To hit.
As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes.
Wait, that has to be an action?
That has to be an action, according to the Find Familiar spell.
Fuck.
So I will allow you to do something else if you want.
But then it would be rolling with disadvantage to attack it then.
Yes. You still have to make the perception.
Fuck it. I'll do the perception myself then. I see shit.
My size.
You have a rough idea where it is.
And I rolled the guiding bolt. I rolled it at 12.
Okay.
Doesn't hit.
So, Arri and Korgrin, you see the guiding bolt just shoots just a few inches over this creature's head. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Verity?
That's all I can do.
Do you want to tell Toby to do the help action on somebody else again? Because that's a free thing.
Yeah, I'll keep him next to Korgrin to give the help action.
Okay, no problem. Right, so at the end of your turn, Verity, it is going to take a legendary action. It is going to shoot another cold at Arrabella.
I'll unmute myself. Bring it.
Wait.
20. That's 27 points. 27 to hit.
Crap.
By all means, reaction to absorb elements.
Yep, that definitely works in this scenario. So that'll be 11 points of cold damage against you.
That's fine.
Can you make a Constitution saving?
Yep. Give me 2 seconds. Constitution. It's a 14.
You maintain Hunter's Mark.
Boom.
Nice.
So, Korgrin, it is your turn.
Half of my movement to stand up.
Oh, buddy.
You're basically leaning on. You're basically leaning on Arri at this point.
Mm-hmm. I can see it, right? Or am I do it?
You can see it. Oh yeah.
It's Arri and I that can see it. Gotcha. We're gonna 3rd level guiding bolt. We're gonna keep 1 3rd level spell slot. We're gonna 3rd level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be at disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
I'm only at 2 stacks.
Oh yeah, isn't it all? Oh yeah, it's ability checks on the 1st level, and then the 3rd level is the attack roll. Yeah,
correct.
So that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And Toby is helping. I think Toby has to be within 5 feet of the enemy.
See, because I could crit. I doubt it. I might.
Action. Combat. Attacking a creature within. You can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So yeah. So
it has to
Toby's
be
not within 5 feet of the creature.
Okey-doke.
But it's still a hit. So go and roll damage. It's this part of it. You actually blow off part of its one of its tendrils off of it, and once it hits the ground, it just disappears into black mist, and you can hear screams of women, children, just going. And at this point, the magical darkness around you fades.
Ooh.
An illusion kind of comes up. You look down at the ground. You are surrounded by skeletons. Hundreds upon hundreds of skeletons piled on top of each other. Victims of this creature.
Well, shit.
You have hurt it. And now,
It's gonna hurt you.
it is going to take this rather serious. Okay, Korgrin. Anything else you want to do?
Move 5 foot away from it.
Alright. Okay, so you are trying to get away. It is going to fire another ray of frost at you, Korgrin.
Okay, once you dead, bro.
It do. Yeah,
That's
a
it.
hit.
So this is
He's-
my action. My action is to get in the way of attacks against Korgrin. Because I held that.
That is
And
true,
I
you
cast
did help
my
that.
shield as well. And it's still going to hit me. Because my shield will only take me to 21, but it hits me. And I've got, because I absorbed elements, I've got immunity to cold. Not immunity, but, you know, it lowers the thing.
Resistance.
Resist, thank you.
Good job.
Okay. I will allow it.
Cool. So,
So
give me
10 points of cold damage against you, Arrabella.
Thank you.
that's fine. You're on magic right now.
Alright,
You could bring
Bellatrix, it's
people.
your turn.
I cannot.
Fuck. Okay.
So, all of a sudden, Bellatrix, you are standing on skulls.
Ooh.
That's
Um.
of various dispositions. Dragonborn skulls, halfling skulls, human skulls, children's skulls.
Okay. But I can see the fucking baby thing now, yeah?
Yes, you can. That magical darkness has been lifted. So it's still dark in here, but you can effectively see it.
Okay. I'm gonna sling my alarm then.
Okay. That's a hit.
Blink.
Yep.
And we go again. Hey.
So you put 2 rocks in the sling needle. This one hits it straight on the head.
Corgi alone, you piece of shit.
All right. It is Talian's turn.
I'm so
Talian immediately
intimidated.
Talian's going to turn his bow on him. Hits. And definitely a hit. It's 5, 10, 4, 14. It's 19 damage. Talian's looking like he really wants to run away. At the end of Talian's turn, this creature's going to take another legendary action. Its final one. It's going to fire at Korgrin.
Didn't you already say it used its final one?
No, it's used 2. One against Verity.
You did
said
say
it's using its final
one.
legendary
Yeah,
action?
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because it did one against one against Verity, one against Arrabella, and then one tried against Korgrin, but Arrabella got in the way. So don't worry about it. Otti, your turn.
Okay, I've calculated that I'm about 15 feet away from Korgrin and Arrabella. Because I haven't used my full movement, I've kind of taken steps back every so often. So
Yeah.
I'm going to take 15 foot in. I'm going to say, what are you still doing here? And get Korgrin up to his feet. And try and move back 5 feet with Korgrin and then turn around and just do firebolt at it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Through my middle finger. Just be like, fuck you! Firebolt.
That's a hit.
Yeah!
Fuck you, crits.
So,
Fuck you!
yeah.
Ones and twos!
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
So
So
6
that's
points of
effectively
fire
4d10
damage.
for 6 points.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
That's an oof. That's an oof.
That is like a fuck you to this thing, and a fuck you to myself.
Oof.
You've
So
got one
you
finger
give it the middle
forward
finger,
and one
you
finger
go,
back.
and it just strikes the creature across the face. It just doesn't seem to care much.
If I'm helping Korgrin, is that half movement?
Yes, it will be, yeah.
Okay. That's all I'll do. But Korgrin's standing up and I'm carrying him away.
Alright. Rennas, it's your turn.
Okie doke. So I'm going to. Do I see the thing from where I am? Because I'm closer. I mean, I'm running towards Korgrin anyway, to be fair, so I will see it at some point.
Yeah, you can just about see him on the peripheral axe of the darkness.
Okie doke. So I will take a shot with the SS Mantibow. Oh shit, all at advantage. They shouldn't all be at advantage, but I'm assuming one of them hits.
One of them will hit, yeah.
Right. So, So 40 points of damage.
Once it strikes into the creature, it does no damage whatsoever.
Even with a magical bow?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I was going to say, fuck me!
I forgot about the magical...
magic
weapon.
Otti, can you make a Constitution saving throw because you were hit with... Right, is it magic weapon a concentration spell?
It is a concentration skill, but I don't think it actually hit me. The 10 damage... The 10 was for at the beginning of my...
You're right.
Before I took it.
You're right. Oh, silly me.
Right, okay. So I worked out that I reckoned I was about 20 feet from Korgrin, and Otti just dragged him 5 feet closer. So would you say I'm 15 feet from Korgrin?
That's right, yeah.
So I am going to Korgrin, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck, and dashing back for 45 half, so like 20 feet away from the monster with Korgrin.
So Korgrin, they are dragging you as quickly.
The relay race is fucking dwarf.
Your feet are basically making two sort of marks where they're just dragging you through the dirt, basically.
I'm moving at warp speed right now.
All right.
And that's me.
Arrabella, it's your turn. You are the closest thing to this creature. Well, you're the closest person to it.
You're muted.
You are muted.
She's
you are
still going.
Muted.
Still muted.
Shush. Like, I literally repeated what I said like 3 times as well. I was like, oh my god, why is it not working? I've got my mic down and everything because that'll help. So I run back 25 meters because 25 feet because I think that's now where Korgrin is and Otti has movement. And I am I'll try and hit it with my squib using my charmed arrows again.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay, so I'll do that and my d6. And then I'll do my second attack on it as well.
That is also a hit.
And there we go.
So you immediately unleash, striking it in its more in its tendrils than its arm. It does screech out in pain from it. This creature has been hurt.
Cool. I'm going back on mute now.
It is its turn.
Oh no.
Man.
Just as a thing, I assume there's literally no point in me doing the extra d6 cold damage, which I'm meant to get from absorb elements, because, 9 times out of 10, when it can cast it, it's
immune to damage. It is immune to cold damage. I'll let you know now. All right, so beside it. Oh boy. So, right beside Arrabella, the skeletons begin to shift and a black energy seeps upwards. Vroom.
The fuck is that?
a creature of wraith-like appears.
Wait, what? Ew.
I'm going to have it roll in.
Some fucking Witch King of Angmar looking shit.
9, 12 wraith. Not 101.
Baby.
Okay. Alright, so that is it. That's what it does. And then, yeah, it is going to...
Kill us.
It is going to sift away.
Probably.
It is going to sift away, and it's going to take cover behind one of the large stalagmites. It is going to be 30 feet above the ground. Okay, so it has got. I'd say it's got half cover. Right, Verity, it's your turn.
Shit.
Oh. On the darkness has gone away, right?
Yeah.
What about the ball of oop?
Oh, does that come back?
Was that still going?
Well, I assumed when I cast it, I would have just left it cast.
I don't know because we didn't say anything about it. If you still had it going, then the ball of go again.
I mean,
Like, I don't think there was a way to turn it off when she cast the dilate spell. It just cast the spell, but the spell itself wasn't dispelled, was it?
Yeah.
So
It wasn't.
would still be going
it wasn't a
then,
spell.
wouldn't
So
it,
yeah,
surely?
it'd just be going. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Verity, it is your turn.
Okay. Let me just cry for a second. Free action. Level 2 guiding bolt at the baby.
Okay.
Where's my thingy?
I need to cross my legs.
11.
That is a hit.
So that's 5d8.
That's right.
5d6, not d8. As much as I'd like to give you d8.
Oh
You
no!
need them.
Is it? No, just 5d6.
Mhm.
11.
Okay.
2 sorcery points. Oh, what?
Yeah. What else would you like to do?
I was just going to do another attack if it was still up.
Well, I was actually going to say, how do you want to kill it?
Everybody crying and pointing at it like, just die already!
It's like it's you fucking just overarm it like
Just die! Give me whatever magical thing you have and die!
Give us the suck stone.
Okay. So you fire the guiding bolts.
Guide me, Steve!
You can hear the neighing of the unicorn in the background as it shoots forth, and once it hits this creature in the belly, it kind of just goes bulbous. Just explodes. The umbilical cord still there, sifting in midair.
Right. Bonus action hit the umbilical cord with the level 1, like using 2 sorcery points.
Yeah, of course.
Cast a level 1 guiding bolt at it.
Go ahead, make an attack roll. That's a hit. Roll damage. Once it hits the umbilical cord, just kind of absorbs it.
Well, this.
All right. So at the end of that turn, the umbilical cord at the very end of it, where it just exploded, it is already bulging, pulsating.
It's grown a new one. Let's run.
Seems to be growing something. However, this wraith disappeared.
Okay, we go.
Korgrin, it's your turn.
Which way are we going? Are we going deeper into the cave? Like, can we see? Can we see that the torches have come back up now?
There was
Like,
only
on the other side.
No, there are no more torches on the other side.
So,
Like the only torches that you can see are back.
So what is this room?
It's still dark and it's
Daylight
big.
or-
You still cannot see, even with the daylight, you still cannot see the edges of this cavern. It
At
is
what
a
rate
big ass cavern.
is the thing growing back? Do we have time to deliberate?
Looks like you've got maybe about a minute.
Okay.
I mean, if there's no immediate threats further on, and you really want to go that way, then fine.
I mean, we need to
Defeat
go.
the immediate threat.
If this was going to be anything, it'd be like a guardian of something, surely. So surely we'd want to keep moving on. Like if Mr. Self-Flagellation, is kind of dead looking.
Rennas is now dreaming of treasure, and he's fully with you.
Let's just go then.
As soon as you said guardian or something, I'm like, yep.
Yeah, I imagine
I'm
Bella with a
assuming.
belt of giant strength will be able to carry you without losing half her movement. Look into DM.
I am strong, boy.
Mechanically, no. Mathematically, yes.
So let's leg it.
Or I could cast fly on you and just drag you.
There's also that, but there's a little bit of pride in there that doesn't
All
want
right.
to be
Well
dragged.
then, I would like you to
I can
pick a direction that's not north.
The opposite.
We were headed south.
South. So just straight south.
Through your own eyes, Verity, or through Toby's eyes?
What do your owl eyes see?
You can go ahead and make an investigation check. Toby sees nothing. All right. So, do you want? Did the party say that you want to head south?
Yes.
Okay. So, running as fast as you can. I want you all to make a general dexterity check. How much distance you can cover in the limited time that you have.
For a hot second, I thought I rolled a 23, and I was like, wait, how did I do that?
Shucks.
You rolled a save, Bella, not
Oh,
Jack.
shit.
Yeah.
Can I
Goodness.
use my inspiration to roll it just in case I get better?
Of course.
Hey.
No, I didn't.
Mine was at disadvantage because of the exhaustion, but I
Yeah.
rolled 2 7s anyway, so
Oh yeah, what does 1 point of exhaustion do? What do I have to worry about with that?
disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That would mean
So 14 for me.
11.
I'm gonna do some
Alright.
spell slot conversion.
Yep. Go ahead and do that. So you guys are rushing as fast as you can. You still cannot see the edge of the cave up to a minute after running full blown.
This is a fucking big cave.
After about 2 minutes, you are able to get to the very end of the cave, and it is just a big wall, cracked and kind of decrepit looking. But it looks like it shoots up for maybe about 100 to 200, 120 feet roughly. And as you've gotten to this point, you look around, skirting the immediate area, and you can tell right in the middle of the stalagmite forest, that darkness turned, and it is.
It's moving.
It is moving slowly.
towards us.
Yeah.
So I say we pick a direction at this point and follow the walls round. And if we don't find a door or another way out by the time we get back to the north passage we came from, we just fuck off back up there. So pick a direction, left or right.
Well, wasn't there a crack in the wall?
There are a few cracks in the wall, yeah.
You want to try and break through?
I bring out my rapier and go, okay. Someone else want to try first.
Would you like me to try?
Yeah, but I'll lend you my hammer to do it.
Awesome.
Okay, so you want to attack the wall then?
Yep.
Go ahead and make a general strength check.
Okay. With advantage?
Are you raging now? Are you still? It's been 2 minutes.
Hammer? Bludgeoning?
No, I wouldn't be raging at that point.
Want me to cast a hold it?
Never mind.
Hey. Okay, so you bring up the hammer, and the hammer goes straight through the wall. The wall itself is a shambled, hollowed aspect of itself. You've been able to basically create a head-size peep into the room beyond, and it appears to be, from what you can see, even with your goggles, just appears to be parts of another cave network.
Can I take a look around and see if I can see any actual entrance to the room? Get the orb in there.
Quickly looking around. I want you just to make a general. Actually, Korgrin, I'd like you to make a stone cunnings.
Oh, yes.
What is that? History with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, history. You're considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check. Fuck.
Yeah.
So that's a d20 plus 8 because I'm not proficient, but I'm considered proficient. D20 plus 8. For some reason I typed D20 plus 20. Like, wow, nice.
You wish.
Oh my fucking... No, I get advantage. Do I? Let me check, please.
I don't know, check the rules.
Fuck, no I'm not. It's just double proficiency. Fuck my life.
Korgrin, like, Bella looks at you to know the answer, but you're just too exhausted to truly pay attention at the moment.
It would have been a disadvantage for that anyway, so... Here's your disadvantage. Can't get anyways.
If that's the case, Bella, I would like you to make. This is going to be just a straight up wisdom check, please.
Swizz, okay. Could be worse.
Better than my 1.
You're looking at this and you feel as if it was constructed and not part of the natural cave layout.
Keep smashing.
Yeah. I'll see if I can break away enough to get in.
Constructed is good from our point of view, I would have thought.
I would assume.
Okay. So, are you going to be just working on this on your own, Bella?
Give me some help, guys? Anyone who's strong want to come hit things with me?
Otti will definitely do that, but Elle is currently urinating.
You currently have my hammer.
Go roll a strength check.
So.
Is Bay going to help me hit things?
Well, Talion will certainly help you.
Oh, I've got a spare warhammer.
I would have...
OT, you're like, you just go punch the wall and you just hurt your hand. Korgrin, you try, but you're not all there at the moment. Talion does help.
Not a copy.
Bella, you didn't need to roll another strength check.
Thank God.
Arri, you try. However, this is not your forte. You
Thanks,
try, but it's not good.
I'm not even trying.
Get the natural 20, Rennas. Get the natural 20.
Like, to
Okay,
be fair,
fine.
could I
I'm
not
doing a
just
strength
like
check.
fit through the hole that's already there?
It's like head size.
Yeah.
Toby?
A
Toby?
10.
10? That's
Yeah,
not
there's
bad.
a 10.
Can we eat
Alright,
Toby
so-
in there?
Toby
Scout.
could fit in there, yep. However, do you want to spend time scouting, or do you want to spend time smashing?
When this blob of
Let
darkness
us
is
smash.
following us, you know?
I'd say you have about a minute before it reaches your area.
Do we keep smashing?
Keep smashing.
Keep smashing, yeah. Gonna keep
We
going.
can't do that again. We can't do that again.
So, the darkness is seeping very closer to you. You're able to smash down part of the wall. Enough for Arrabella to be able to crawl through at this point. But, it's... Everyone's helping, but no one is able to...
Roll above 10.
Nobody's able to break down enough room in time.
Hold
gonna
on,
get you.
I'm gonna cast because I can cast catapult at inanimate objects as a bludgeoning thing, can't I?
Unfortunately, this is
Or
a strength thing, not a
takes
damage thing.
3d8 bludgeoning damage. Pardon?
This is a strength thing and not a damaging thing.
God damn it!
At this point, the darkness has enveloped you all, and once again, you feel that cold, sudden sensation.
Can I do a science thing to try and help?
No, there's no point. We've been caught.
At this point, Bella, you and Talion, you guys are basically just focusing on the same area at this point. You can hear coming closer. And with one final strike, you're able to break open part of the wall enough for everyone to get through in sideways.
Okay, let's go.
What is the order everybody's going to go in? I will not count this as real time, basically. Who's scared? Who wants to be who?
I'll go
Who's
last.
basically going to be the last? You're going to be the last then.
Just because I've got ranged, I'll be near the back as well, and I'm just going to start firing into the centre of this darkness that's enveloping us. Just half randomly, but yeah.
You are in the darkness now.
I'm going to go through first, and I'm going to take Korgrin with me because he is injured. He is the most injured, so I'm going to help Korgrin through first. I can keep an eye out when we get the other side then.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
Otti and Korgrin are able to squeeze through first.
Sorry, I realised I was on mute. But like, as they're going in, I'm shoving the orb of Oop into Korgrin's hands so they have the daylight with them.
Okay, so that will illuminate your path on the other side, righto. So, Korgrin and Otti can get through first. Who goes in next?
Talion was shit scared, wasn't he? So let's let him escape.
He's staying with
Talion will be staying behind, waiting. Yeah, he's going to make sure you guys go through first.
Okay, then I'd say Verity or Arrabella.
He's got.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll jump through because then at least there's a decent range on both sides.
Righto. So Arrabella goes in immediately after Otti and Korgrin. You can hear the small hovering sounds. It's very close.
Question.
Yep.
So, floating disc. It
Yep.
floats like 3 feet off the ground. Can I make it go vertical?
Make it like a wall.
Yeah, make it like a stopper on the wall.
Yeah,
after me.
I don't see why not.
And it can hold up to 500 pounds. So if like everyone goes in, then I come in last, do the disc, and then like suck it in. So then it's like a stopper on the other side.
I don't know what you.
Cork, like a cork in the hole.
Like a So you know when there's a hole, and then like it acts like a plug from the other side. So it's like I'm pulling it towards me, but the rest of the hole, the outside of the hole, is stopping it.
Yeah,
so like,
I can see that. It wouldn't cover the whole hole because it's kind of like that basically. But and Tenz's desk is like it's a circle
it's
basically.
3 feet in diameter, 1 inch thick.
Turn it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's turned vertically, then it would be like a stopper on the hole. If the hole is, I don't know. I don't know. Would it work?
So if it's 3 feet in diameter, then the way I see that or imagine it is basically it's basically a floating platform for someone to stand on. Which is basically the width or the slightly larger width of a regular person. So if you basically turned it upright, it would certainly be a circle plug on the width size of it, but the height size of the hole, it wouldn't cover the entire height size. It would cover the width size, but not the whole height size.
I think that would be enough, though. I mean, it would only have a couple feet to. If you do it like right in the middle, it'll only have a couple feet.
A couple of feet up and down. So yeah, I can see. Yeah, I understand what you mean. So yeah, I'm fine for you to do that. Okay. So
and then
Arrabella goes through first, and then Verity goes by.
And have it stuck there.
Right.
So it's just me, Bella, and Talion on the other side. So I guess I'll jump through now.
Yep.
All right. So you can hear this demented breathing.
Bring it on, fuckface.
Okay.
At this point, you can see that bulging, crinkly hand reach around the stalagmite. And it's staring right at both you, Bellatrix, and Talion. It lets out a wail. Everybody is unfortunately within 100 feet and can hear that wail. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I was about to say it shouldn't be a disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter.
It's not a disadvantage, no.
No, but I rolled a 4 on both of them, so.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, technicality issue. It's going to have to be a ritual for the disc, but it only says one action on the description, so I don't know how long I would need to be casting it.
If
it's one action, it'll be 6 seconds. So, Contentious Disc can be cast both as an action or as a ritual.
Yeah, so it's still just one action for the ritual.
Well, no, it'd be 10 minutes plus 6 seconds for the ritual.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can't cast that then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, if you've used all of your spell slots, then unfortunately you won't be able to cast it.
Well, no, it's my ritual book, so I can't cast.
Oh, right, if it's from your ritual book, then unfortunately, no, it won't work like that, unfortunately. Okay, so everybody but Otti fails and takes a point of exhaustion.
Well, I got 18. Is it 19?
DC is 19.
19 DC, yeah.
Bellatrix, your energy is sucked out of you even more, and you can see the same has happened to Talion. And he looks at you, wide-eyed, afraid. What will you do?
I'm going in the hole.
Okay.
Peace.
And as you go through the hole, he just shoves you as hard as he can into it.
I figured he'd want that.
Talion is right behind you, but you can see the necrotic energy tensing up under his feet. You feel a slump against your back, Bellatrix, as you hear something go. You make your way through the hole. You turn around. Talion is halfway through the hole. But he appears to be unconscious at the moment.
Okay. Fuck it.
The creature is now reaching down to grab it with its mucously distorted baby hands.
I will. Okay.
Can I shoot it through the hole with my bow?
I'm gonna pull him through.
Yeah, you can. So,
Yeah,
so Rennas, go ahead and make an attack roll. Bellatrix, what were you going to do?
I'm gonna pull Talion's body through.
Okay.
And then when he's through,
It's a 12 to hit with my magic weapon.
That will certainly hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, I shouldn't have sneak attack on there, so you can ignore that.
No. So you strike it right through its chin area. It reaches down and grabs Talion's foot. Bellatrix, can you just make a general athletics check, please?
yes. Okay.
You're almost pulled back into the hole, but you focus your efforts and you pull him out of there.
Okay.
The creature is still there, trying to reach through the hole, but it is too big through there, and it's basically just staring at you now with its one whited eye.
Poison spray?
If you want to do it, go ahead, run it. Go right ahead.
I'm trying to move away with Talion.
On save.
Oh god, I just tried to fuck
It
off!
has a plus. It has a plus 11 to its con save. That's
It's
28 to save.
I think it just about does it.
However, with that, it backs away a little bit. You can no longer see its pure visage, and you hear what you sense is it making magical attacks against the wall. However, it appears that the wall is holding. So, as of right now, you are in a cave. You can go left and go right. It is effectively a 15-foot tunnel.
Well, I guess first things first, I need to try and get Talion up her. Can I just make a medicine check just to see whether it's not going to work or not? Whether it's worth doing it. Medicine.
Looks like he's. It looks like he fainted.
Okay. Fair.
Slap him.
I mean,
just a tap on the cheek.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna
clonk.
You're fine.
Oh God! Let's never go back in there again, please.
My sentiments, exactly right. Let's keep moving though. I don't want to stay too close to this hole.
Just a general question. I'm kind of imagining that we kind of cut through the circular room and we've cut through the wall, so I'm guessing that the corridor is curved. Is that a correct assumption?
It's not even. So, however, it appears to, from your perspective, as of right now, it follows the wall. So it is slightly curved to the point that it follows the wall, but after about 30 feet in either direction, it appears to dart away from the wall and go in a different direction. that area.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Korgrin, can you walk?
Slowly, aye.
I'm also feeling pretty fucking tired, man.
But we can't stay here. We've got to move on.
We need to find somewhere safe to go at least. So I'll give you a greater healing potion. Have one of those.
Greater 4d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to check to make sure Bella's alright, more importantly. Sorry, Korgrin.
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just
I
tired.
know, but I like touch your face. I'm like, are you alright? You're okay? You're not hurt? No, you're not bleeding? You're fine. Okay.
I'm good.
She's got a little bit of baby goo in her hair, but it's fine.
Oh. Okay, no, I'm not fine. This is the end of the world. I can't go on, guys. Leave me here.
Talion gets to his feet, brushes himself off, and he does look at you, Bellatrix, and say, "Thank you. I know you probably didn't want to do that."
No, I did not. But you're welcome. I don't like the idea of people dying, even if I don't like them.
My sentiments exactly.
I mean, like, 2 ideas. So, the left corridor. The left corridor, it loops back around to the passage that we passed on the left, maybe. It's a possibility. Which means that we want to go right, which is deeper in. Alternatively,
We gotta
continue
move.
to attack the wall.
We gotta go. Let's just pick as we move.
left.
When things don't go right, go left.
You guys going left then?
It's
Left it is.
left.
All right. So you follow this particular.
Do we have
follow
like
this
a
particular
minute?
path. You
Wait.
you have a minute to walk. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to stop here for a minute.
No.
True.
No.
What is it you want to do?
Well, I can set up an alarm behind us, so then if anything starts coming, we'll know.
Is that a
So you
ritual
want-
cast? That's
It's a
10
ritual,
minutes.
but it says 1 minute ritual.
Ritual tends to be 10 plus
Hold on.
spell
Alarm.
spell
Well,
time
alarm
of the.
is just a ritual spell.
Yeah, alarm is
1 minute.
it's actually it is both first and ritual. So either what you can spend a minute to cast it as a first level spell, or you can spend 11 minutes to cast it.
If it's in your ritual book, then I'll take the
Never
argument.
mind then.
And to be honest, if something's 30 feet away from us, it's too late. It's already pretty much on us.
I got to sling the alarm as well. We gotta go. We just gotta move. I'm tired.
So
It was
you
just
move.
an idea, don't worry.
You move to the
Go.
left, and you start rushing down that particular path. You go on for about 30 feet, and then you curve off towards the right. You keep on going for another 60, 70 odd feet, and eventually the cave itself splits off towards the right and the left. Can I get a group perception check, please?
Perception. Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
that would have been at disadvantage anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, fuck.
Oh,
20 on
thank
disadvantage?
Good job, lads.
Yeah, I believe everybody has got disadvantage. I believe everybody has got a point of exhaustion. Okay, so Otti and Korgrin. Yeah, Otti, Korgrin, and Arri and Verity. You can see a very, very, very dim orange light down the end of the right. I think Arrabella just got told a very funny joke.
No, I'm so sorry. We're trying to make bread, and he's not doing well.
Oh.
With the chopping board in the flour, like in the dough attached to his hands. I'm just gonna go put more flour in it for him. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So
If you ever tried to make bread before, this is a valuable lesson. Especially as Secret Cultures came out along with a D&D cookbook, I believe it teaches you how to make bread. So a free advertisement for you,
different
Wizards
kinds
of
of
the
bread.
Coast.
I've put the D&D cookbook on my wish list for Christmas. Some of it actually looks quite nice.
So, some of you can see a very dim orange light down near the end of the right tunnel, reminiscent of a flame.
I'd say, should we do further checks, but we're all at fucking disadvantage anyway, so should we even bother, and should we just fucking head in there?
Am I the only person who succeeded every single one of those con saves?
Because you have a...
+6.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, I have +7, I just suck.
I mean, I have a plus nothing, and I made 1. I'm quite impressed I made 1.
I've made none. I made the first wisdom save, which made me not shit my pants, and then I just failed every save after that.
Just the way the dice roll, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going to go down the cave with the flame, or the cave that is still dark?
Is it like a fire, like a torch, or is it like a?
It's a dim light.
Is it green?
Just go ahead. I want you to go ahead and make an intelligence
Orange,
check.
red.
Oh, thank you.
It's actual fire.
I should be smarter, seeing
You
as I'm an
can't
Eldritch
tell.
Knight, but no.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I think we should send Toby in first, just to scope.
I thought you were going to say just send Talion in there. Like
We'll just send Tally, why not?
I just right now I need a Dark Souls bonfire. I just need a sword in the fire. Just
Please.
So, you guys. Toby goes off ahead. I want him to perception check.
I think those were his perception checks.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Verity, your connection to Toby is lost. So those of you who had 15 and over on your previous perception checks, as Toby flies down there, you can all hear
So a bit of a
yeah.
As if someone's attacked it. Do you know? Do you get to know if he's gone because he's lost his HP?
Yeah, I think Verity, if you lose that connection, so it would be equivalent that Toby was just killed.
Well, fuck. Can you use the mouths on the stones and eat a stone in?
Guys, right now we really need help.
Oh shit, yeah, true. That's a shame. That would have been cool. I could have slung it in there. That would have been amazing.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I'm too knackered. I'm just gonna call out as I'm hobbling along. Just, we're friendly. We've just fought a giant fucking flying baby. We just need somewhere to rest. Please.
I don't know if you
heard those. I don't know if you heard those sound effects, but you heard footsteps. You heard footsteps running away.
Is there a little butt walking away?
No, you don't see. It's called down the corridor.
We walk towards the fire.
Yep.
So,
Dog.
as you make your way down the corridor towards the fire, it opens up into a relatively larger cave. It does have another cave on the end of it that continues going on ahead. In this particular cave, there is a very small campfire that has currently got several rats roasting on the end of it.
Okay.
At the back of this cave is a building. It is currently covered in, I want to say ivy, but is kind of luminescent fungi, basically.
UnderDark ivy.
Yeah. You get the sense that this building is built into the rock itself, and could potentially be there could potentially be more to it from what you originally see. If just effectively its hut size, but there could be more to it inside if it's integrated into the actual rock itself.
Okay.
And just as you turn around that corner, you see the front door on it slam shut.
How close are we to the fires?
There's only the one campfire, and I'd say you're about 10, 15 feet away from it.
Okay, I want to move 5 feet closer to the fire.
Okay. You can feel its warmth.
Does anyone try to attack me?
No.
I take another 5 feet towards the fire. Does anyone try to attack me?
No.
I take the rats off the fire and pull them to my side. Does anyone attack me?
No.
Sick, let's steal their rats and go.
Can I keep an eye out and look like the surrounding area just to see if there's anyone if I see a shine from an eye or whatever?
Go and make a perception check.
I'm going to use my passive on this, I think.
You don't see anything, Arrabella, but Korgrin, just by innately noticing around, you definitely know nobody is stealthing from you. But you do get the sense, well, everybody knows that somebody is, or something is hiding.
I'm just gonna sit down by the fire.
Yo, but
Yeah.
Put my weapons
is that
down.
you?
And I'm just sitting
You got
down.
your car lift? No? Nah.
Baby? Hey.
Baby! Is that your name?
Baby can't talk.
Billy!
Baby doesn't need to.
Does Billy want to talk?
Just by the hut, just by one of the little window slits, you just see half of the face. It's just basically just peeking around the side. You can see
my bird, Billy?
You can see a very gruff exterior with a whitened eye. And he looks at you and goes, "But scare. But you're not babies."
We are.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a bit of a baby, but whatever. Does Billy want food? I assumed he said his name was Billy.
You have my rat.
Is
We
the
have
rat?
his rat.
Are the rats cooked? Like well cooked enough for him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would probably try and take a few steps towards him and hand him the rats.
He's on the inside of the building at the moment, so you
There's
have
a
to go up
slit
to
though.
Yeah, you can pass it through the slit.
I could,
So-
yeah. I'm trying to be non-threatening, just calmly walk towards him slowly and pass the rats through the window.
So as you pass the rats through the window, they are yanked at your hand, and you immediately hear and go, "Thank you."
Okay. You the only one
Perfect.
here?
Yes.
Is he lying?
Hold on. I come out. No attack.
Okay, I'm gonna go and sit next to Bella on the fire and just put my arms around her and go,
Bella's just like, no attack.
no attack,
Sorry.
sleepy time.
No attack.
So, as you go over to the fire and you sit down, this individual comes out.
Oh God. Ooh.
He appears to be Dwarven.
Hmm.
His hair is greasy and grey. His teeth are half missing. He looks very, very malnourished. Completely pale skin.
Can I
Slingers out a little bit.
tell if he's a Dwagar or if he's an actual, regular dwarf and he's just been down here for a long time?
He looks like a regular dwarf who's just been down here for a long time. He hasn't actually said his name yet. He was saying baby.
Okay.
You, where you come from?
Long story, but up.
Up.
Surface. You with knights? You finally come to arrest girl?
We're not here to arrest you.
Good.
Or rescue? I don't know. Your accent's very thick.
Arrest.
I've not had conversational endeavors for a long time. I shall cry to be more clearer.
We came through the wall.
You broke the wall?
No, we
did
a little.
It was already pretty badly broken. We had to get away from the babies. You must know how terrifying they are.
You met the baby.
Yeah.
We
tried to
the
kill us.
baby.
We killed the baby, but it just came back.
You cannot kill the baby. Not without the Vorpal soul.
The Vorpal soul.
You can destroy it for a time, but it will come back always.
That's what we did. We didn't know that at the time.
Yes. I put up warning signs to make sure nobody goes in.
What were your warning signs?
Was it the green flame?
Of course.
Just throwing out there that a line of torches leading towards something. Not many people would take that as a warning sign. Just throwing it out there.
It was green.
Normally people come down here. Kind of left warning signs just for myself, actually.
As long as you know what it means, then. And now we know what it means. We won't make that mistake again.
So, why have you come? If not to arrest me, why are you here?
Two
By
reasons, I suppose. Mostly accident. They're looking for a spider-looking fellow. He's a bald man, self-flagellated. Did he have spider legs? Can't remember.
He did not have spider legs. He just had very, very long legs.
Oh, okay. He had very long legs. He turned into black smoke. Made mention of a Tarask. We're also looking for someone. We mean to return them back from the dead.
That's a lot of information.
It is. There's a lot of reason to be down here.
What do you want to know the most?
How to get out?
What's that worth to you?
I can offer you two things.
That?
Are you a worshipper of Moradin? You still believe?
There has been no light of Moradin in these caves for a long time.
I can give you some light, at least for a while. And something you might like a little bit more. I pull out the leg of ham that I still have.
Where did you get a leg of ham from?
From the inn, before we went to, Greenfold.
So that ham's long rotted.
I'm assuming that it's
I thought it was salted.
yeah, salted preserved meat, because it was sold by fucking innkeeper, so I'm assuming it was preserved meat.
Yeah, but there's a limit.
I assume it's also been in the bag of holding a little bit, which there's no air in there, so maybe.
It's been weeks since then.
Maybe.
And you don't have the bag of holding, so where did you pull that out of? I'm assuming Venus.
I have something better. I bring out one of the bottles of whiskey I have still.
Oh, tempting offer. Tempting offer.
Get rid of that.
But there's only one thing I need to request of you. And then I will tell you what you want to know. If you agree to help me.
Help you with what?
Baby. It's too dangerous. I've kept it here, locked up, for a while. But its victims continue to grow. One day, it may find its way out. I don't want to see innocent people die. I may not be the best person, but I don't want to be evil. Maybe it was our mistake. I would like your help to destroy it.
You got that bubble thingy?
Our mistake?
Yes. There is a way to defeat it, to destroy it. You have to destroy the cord. To destroy the cord. It can't come back. It won't.
But the cord was kind of indestructible. We did try.
We know. We built it like that.
It ain't my guiding bolt.
Again, we built it like that? What did you do?
It was a weapon. It was a weapon, it was.
Against who or what?
Argonef.
Against Argonef?
I know he died a long time ago. But it was Darcy. She was obsessed. Come here. Come with me. I can show you something.
What did he say his name was?
He said his name is Gurn.
Hold up. What's your Clan name.
Red Heart.
Okay. Sorry, Noah Gurn. Hit a chord. And what was that other name you mentioned? Darcy?
Darcy. Darcy Livians.
That name familiar?
I don't
If
think
that
so.
thing is baby, Darcy was mummy.
So is Darcy at the other end of that umbilical cord?
No, Darcy was human. Called it her baby. Come, I can explain, but it is better to show.
Okay.
And he steps up and he goes into the hut and inside.
I'll get up and follow him.
Yeah, I follow him.
Okay.
I think most of us probably follow, to be fair.
Alright. So, walking into the hut, it is a foul-smelling, dingy den.
No
Clearly where he sleeps and does whatever,
Shit.
basically.
Just
However,
prestidigitation to make it smell nice.
that's a lot of prestidigitations.
I was
However,
gonna
he
say,
leads. Yeah.
if I use prestidigitation to clean him up, do you think there's any way Korgrin might be able to recognize him from any clan or anything like that?
It's not that he's significantly dirty. It's just that he is.
He's weathered and old.
I think he's been down here for probably most of Korgrin's life.
And he has not seen sunlight in God knows how long.
Never mind.
He's also told us his full name, Gurn Redheart, but it's not a name that I recognize, really. At least I don't think so. I haven't done a history check, but that would be a disadvantage anyway, so...
So. Gurn goes for a door at the back of this den, basically. And he opens it up and there's an ominous yellow twinge inside the room. The door is kind of flappy a little, so when he opens it up and walks through, it just sort of flaps back and just goes over him. The rest of you follow in after him, and you walk into a much rather larger room. There are tables around here with various apparatuses on them of medical procedures. There are papers strewn across the floor with dried bloodstains just darting here and about everywhere. There are pictures across the wall, diagrams of various creatures anatomized, opened up, and their insides documented. But the most striking thing, however, is the various tubes that are around that have some kind of... they're made of glass, and they have liquid inside. They have a metal top with a rubber-like tube funnel that sort of conjoins and just doesn't with each other, but doesn't really disconnect anywhere. And inside these glass tubes are people, disemboweled, opened up, missing their arms, missing their guts, and mutilated, twisted, turned into something no longer.
At this point, Arri will probably scowl and say, I can't be in here anymore. This is disgusting. And she'll go and wait outside.
I do not blame her. I do not like being in here either.
At what point do you cross the line where whatever you're making as a weapon is more vile and unholy than the thing you're making it against?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say a long way before this point.
It was Darcy. She led us to this point. She wanted to create a weapon. We were financed by the crown. King Raziel paid for this. But not this. He wanted a weapon to fight Argoneth. The war was never ending. Demons of untold power in Argoneth himself could not be stopped. We were building a weapon down here. We were trying to create an agent of the divine, an answer to the chaotic energies of Argoneth. We were trying to build a god. But Darcy took it too far. Argoneth was defeated, you see, before we could finish. But she did not want to stop. It wasn't about saving people anymore. It was about figuring it out, this problem she couldn't fix. We all believed in her. We believed in the work. And then when we doubted, well,
He gestures towards the glass vats.
That's where we ended up. Baby. Let me get something for you.
He walks away briefly. And he comes back with a small notepad.
This is her findings. If you want to know what happened here.
He holds it out for someone to take.
Then read.
I'll take it from him.
Where is Darcy now?
Dead.
I was going to say, if we're going to be taking a long rest, I can use my time to start shifting through this shit because obviously I don't sleep.
Yeah, I'll pass it off to you. Here you go. You're smart.
Okay, I shall put this into your inventory then, Verity.
Sorry, what did you say after dead?
Baby killed her. Turned her inside out. Now her skeleton lies on the ground where baby resides. Along with everybody else.
A lot of skeletons there, yes. We noticed them.
They were the failures.
Okay. First question. Do any of the people in tubes around us look like the thing that I saw when I turned around?
A little.
Okay. Next question, just for confirmation. Our grandparents killed Raziel.
Yes, they did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would ask this fine gentleman who I've forgotten the name of. Gurn, thank you. What knights are you trying to stay away from?
The knights. They made our research illegal after the defeat of Argoneth. We had to hide. We had to relocate.
What thing are you referring to when you say you turned around, by the way?
I'm assuming
the double-jointed creatures.
Oh. Right.
What What knights do you actually mean? Do you mean the city guard or the city knights or any knights in particular?
Just the knights, the temple, the order, all knights. The knights were charged by the king to find us by Dumas. When Dumas learned of what we were doing, he outlawed us. He called for our arrests. He said that the knights that did find us, they said that our research was perverse and disgusting and against all the gods, and that we had to be stopped. And Darcy made test subjects of them.
All of that is true, but is this baby capable of fighting Argonath?
No, it was a failure.
Worth a try.
Baby was meant to be a god, but baby is just an undead abomination now, filled with the souls of the hundreds of victims used in its creation.
So as you say that, Verity says,
"Yes, the vorpal soul. It is further inside. We built a furnace to create, to transform the vorpal soul into something we could use. But the rifts came. Baby knew what we were doing.
It's vorpal soul.
Now, baby leaves Gern alone. I stay here. I make sure the wraiths don't get help, but I make sure that nobody else can destroy or pillage this place. There is more than just baby in these caves. There are drow and the failures and the mirror nines.
Sorry, that's the wrong word, disregard that.
And the mirror knights.
Mirror Knights?
They're the people that you're looking for.
Where are they to?
Sorry.
Sorry, there should be an R in that, my problems.
Suddenly, it says in here that the Jukanites?
Jukai Knights.
Oh, Jukai. Okay, never mind. I assume the Knights of King Jukai. Is Jukai King?
The Jukai Knights are the city guard of the Skyhold district.
They're the top knights. The Jurassians are the bottom layer knights. The Jukai Knights are the guys in the Skyhold.
Okay.
The fancy district.
Yes.
Wait, so this thing said you were into it 2 years. Oh god, I can't even bother with politics. Like, they were into it 2 years during Dumas' ascension, but it's King Turiel on the throne now. Which means, like...
Correct.
We've been down here we were down here a long, long time.
Long enough that the king that you fear is dead.
People have pretty forgotten about you, I guess, at this point.
I heard. I think when they realized that everyone they sent to find us just died, I think they just gave up.
But it says here also you had, like, a bunch of the silent people working with you, giving you parts.
Yes. The priests, the slumber priests, they helped. If you give them some promises, some of them, they give more than what they should. Some body parts. Sometimes some not so dead people.
Ugh. Yeah, nothing really useful other than that in this book.
We have the vorpal soul inside.
Will you guide us to it?
Hold on. This Vorpal Soul isn't going to hurt us, is it?
No, he can't do that.
Can I check that if he's lying or not? Like he might
Yeah,
be
go
actually
ahead,
trying to feed this thing.
Go ahead and
And
make an
we're
insight check.
food. Insight. Where are you? Where are you, dear? I have to do it at disadvantage, don't I?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So, as you're looking at him, you get the sense that he's on guard, and he doesn't. But he's being
He's trying to feed us
honest
to
and
something.
forthright.
That's all I
He's
want to
being
know.
honest. He's being honest and forthright with you so far.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Fairly
call
confident
it
he's not going to feed us to something.
Where baby was born. It is called the Necro Temple.
Totally not
It's where we
ominous or
built
foreboding.
the furnace there. And now we can do the ritual. The ritual of change. If we do that, we can take the Vorpal Soul, create an item we can use to destroy baby.
Just looking around, last time you tried to create something, this happened. What's the process of creating this item from the Vorpal Soul? Will more innocents have to die?
No. You start with lighting the furnaces. Then you need to pull on the 4 chains to release the heat. And then you release the restraints on the furnaces so that they may be poured into their respective funnels. The molten rock will pour down into a pool. And then you get the Vorpal Soul and you put it in the pool. And then, we've set it up so that it can be shifted. It will be rewritten, the soul, and it will become an item of your choosing. And then you can take the item and strike down baby and end its evil.
And this Vorpal Soul, is it an actual soul of a person?
It is a soul of a being known as an Asima.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasimar.
Yes. Long dead. Forever bound to the Necro Temple.
Aren't they those celestial beings?
Yes. He was meant to be the pilot. He was meant to be the boundaries. He was meant to bring baby to full fruition. He was meant to be the soul of baby. But it didn't work.
Was it a rejection? Did baby reject the soul? Did the soul reject baby?
No.
It said here in the book that it's a mix of divine and demonic blood, and it needs something to guide it. A good spirit, which I assume is what they sacrificed the Asima for.
Yes. The Asima was never going to work.
Not
Celestial and demon, their blood should never mix. We learned that the hard way. That's how baby was born.
Right.
And I think we're going to call it an evening there, guys.